When the time comes to consider home care for a loved one, let First Choice Home Care make it a simple and easy process for everyone. With trained PCAs and CNAs, we will treat your loved ones like our family. With 10 offices around the state of Arkansas and award-winning care, let us show you why First Choice Home Care is the best choice. Give us a call today, 870-222-0088, or visit us on the web at www.firstchoicehomecare.net. And as always, go Bombers.
ASC Warranty is proud to support the Mountain Home Bombers. ASC Warranty provides dealers with vehicle protection plans for any vehicle in their inventory. ASC Warranty's greatest assets are the people that make up the ASC team. The work ethic and dedication to consistently superior services provided by all of their employees are second to none. ASC Warranty is proud to say the Bombers have the same values. ASC Warranty is one of your biggest fans. They will be cheering you on every step of the way. Go Bombers! Don't let an injury keep you down. Board-certified orthopedic surgeons Dr. Wynn Moore and Dr. Ed Roeder at Baxter Health Bone and Joint Clinic are ready to treat athletes of all ages. Doctors Moore, Roeder, and their staff integrate high-quality, compassionate care with innovative treatment and years of experience. Baxter Health Bone and Joint Clinic will get you back to doing what you love. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call 870-424-4710 or visit baxterhealth.org.
Discover the refreshing difference at Baxter Real Estate Company. While they welcome new faces, their agents are seasoned experts in the realm of real estate, particularly the captivating Twin Lakes area. With a treasure trove of knowledge and years of experience under their belts, their team offers unrivaled guidance to fulfill your property dreams. The area is experiencing a rise in listing inventory. Whether buying or selling, trust their experts to navigate the market with finesse. Baxter Real Estate Company, the Twin Lakes area's best choice for local realtors to help you find that perfect property.
Brad, what are you doing?
I'm resizing all my boxes.
Why?
New math. Everyone's doing it. The Big 10 equals 12, the Big 12 equals 18, and the Pac-12 now equals 4. And I have Traeger, Samsung, Sony, and Sonos systems that fit in all kinds of boxes, so I'm resizing.
People don't care about your boxes, just the stuff that's in them.
Yeah, well, 10 out of 8 people like our big boxes better. Folks, come see all of our different sized boxes next to Walmart Mountain Home or at BigBoxBrad.com. Touchdown! 5 points.
The community of Mountain Home continues to be committed to the Bombers, just as Centennial is committed to their customers. Perseverance, commitment, and resilience are key ingredients for success both on and off the field of play. Whether you are cheering on the Bombers, starting a new business, or planning for the future, Centennial is here for all of life's moments. Let them be your partner. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Katie. It's basketball season, and Farmers and Merchants Bank is cheering on the Mountain Home Bombers. We applaud the extra effort athletes, coaches, and band members contribute to make our school activities such a fun part of our community. Like you, working as a team to help you reach our goals is Farmers and Merchants Bank's game plan for success. Farmers and Merchants Bank. Finally, a bank in your corner. Go Bombers. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Since 1965, Harold Tucker Auto Parts has been serving the Twin Lakes area. Thank you, Twin Lakes area. See Harold Tucker Auto Parts for parts both foreign and domestic. From parts for automobiles to parts for mowers. They have custom-built hydraulic hoses and welding supplies too. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30. Harold Tucker Auto Parts, your bumper-to-bumper auto specialist. Family-owned and 3 generations strong. Harold Tucker Auto Parts, proud to sponsor the Mountain Home Bombers. 810 South Street, Mountain Home, 425-5040.
At Knox Orthopedics, they know the pain from an injury demands immediate attention. At Knox, they can fix that. Their 4 highly qualified physicians, Drs. Knox, Rawls, McConnell, and Franklin, make it their priority to see you as soon as possible. You'll benefit from the best in orthopedic medicine with doctors who really care about getting you back to a life that's pain-free. See them at No. 3 Medical Plaza Mountain Home or during clinic hours at Harrison, Salem, and West Plains. Check them out at knoxorthopedics.com.
Use your smile to change the world, but don't let the world change your smile. North Arkansas Dental Group, formerly known as Coleman Family Dentistry, is a proud supporter of Mountain Home Bombers. A family-friendly dental office providing a state-of-the-art clinic, North Arkansas Dental Group is dedicated to you, your health, and especially your smile. Visit us at our new location at 2338 Highway 62 West or call 870-424-4670. Go Bombers.
If you are tired of buffering and sketchy service, you need to experience Next, powered by NAEC's fiber optic internet. With service up to 1 gig, Next Internet is the definition of high speed. Plans start at just $49.95 a month. Subscribe to Next by calling 870-895-3221 or visiting mynextfiber.com. You may also subscribe by visiting North Arkansas Electric Cooperative's office.
Are you building a new house, not sure where the property lines are? Strider Consulting can help. They're a civil engineering and land surveying firm located at 1029 Highway 201 north of Mountain Home. With over 23 years in the business, Strider Consulting has the experience and expertise to bring your project to life.
Brad's Home Entertainment, Centennial Bank, Clear Results Glass, Farmers and Merchants Bank, First Choice Home Care, FNBC, Harold Tucker Auto Parts, Knoxville Orthopedics, Next, powered by NAEC, North Arkansas Dental Group, Strider Consulting, United Country Real Estate, White River Materials. Now let's take a quick side with Dylan Conley and Brad Coleman.
Well, thank you, Matt Sharp. We are live high atop Cersei Lion Arena, beautiful 3,000-seat facility here. If I had to bet money, I bet that they would probably host the 5A state tournament if they decide to bid on it. Glad you're here with us this afternoon. It is time for the Baxter Health Bone and Joint Clinic pregame show. Baxter Health Bone and Joint has board-certified orthopedic surgeons Dr. Winmore and Dr. Roeder. They make it their mission to provide patients with highest quality orthopedic care. When things are at their worst, they're at their best. Should be a good game today. The Mountain Home Bombers come into this one 5-1. And on the other side, Cabot, they have a record of 2-4, but their 4 losses are against 4 really strong opponents. So it should be a good test for Mountain Home, according to Coach Josh Fulcher. As going to welcome in our broadcast partner, Brad Coleman. Brad, where you go?
No, man, good day to be back in the gym. Yeah, it's going to be a good game for the Bombers. I was talking to Coach Fulcher this morning, and he said, you know, this will probably be the best team that they've faced total all the way across the board to date. He said Fayetteville was really good, but they had their best player out when we faced them. So he said that would have made them even stronger, but this is going to be a really good test for the Bomber boys.
Yeah, it should be a good one. So this is a Class 6A opponent. They're playing the 6A Central. In fact, we'll have, sounds like we'll have former Mountain Home coach Cody Wilmath on at halftime, talk a little bit. He's here scouting Cabot because they'll see them here in about 3 weeks in conference season. But we're glad you're here with us. The Lady Bombers will take on Southside here at about 3 o'clock. They're running pretty close to schedule. They might start a little bit early here. This game is supposed to start at 1:30. It's going to tip off about 1:20 or so. But we're going to take a short little break, bring you the next part of the Baxter Health Bone and Joint pregame show. This is Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7. We'll have the second part in just a moment.
Don't let an injury keep you down. Board-certified orthopedic surgeons Dr. Winmore and Dr. Ed Roeder at Baxter Health Bone and Joint Clinic are ready to treat athletes of all ages. Doctors Moore, Roeder, and their staff integrate high-quality, compassionate care with innovative treatment and years of experience. Baxter Health Bone and Joint Clinic will get you back to doing what you love. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call 870-424-4710 or visit baxterhealth.org.
Discover the refreshing difference at Baxter Real Estate Company. While they welcome new faces, their agents are seasoned experts in the realm of real estate, particularly the captivating Twin Lakes area. With a treasure trove of knowledge and years of experience under their belts, their team offers unrivaled guidance to fulfill your property dreams. The area is experiencing a rise in listing inventory. Whether buying or selling, trust their experts to navigate the market with finesse. Baxter Real Estate Company, the Twin Lakes area's best choice for local realtors to help you find that perfect property.
Brad, what are you doing?
I'm resizing all my boxes.
Why?
New math. Everyone's doing it. The Big 10 equals 12, the Big 12 equals 18, and the Pac-12 now equals 4. And I have Traeger, Samsung, Sony, and Sonos systems that fit in all kinds of boxes, so I'm resizing.
People don't care about your boxes, just the stuff that's in them.
Yeah, well, 10 out of 8 people like our big boxes better. Folks, come see all of our different size boxes next to Walmart Mountain Home or at BigBoxBrad.com. Touchdown! 5 points.
The community of Mountain Home continues to be committed to the Bombers, just as Centennial is committed to their customers. Perseverance, commitment, and resilience are key ingredients for success both on and off the field of play. Whether you are cheering on the Bombers, starting a new business, or planning for the future, Centennial is here for all of life's moments. Let them be your partner. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Katie. It's basketball season, and Farmers and Merchants Bank is cheering on the Mountain Home Bombers. We applaud the extra effort athletes, coaches, and band members contribute to make our school activities such a fun part of our community. Like you, working as a team to help you reach our goals is Farmers and Merchants Bank's game plan for success. Farmers and Merchants Bank. Finally, a bank in your corner. Go Bombers. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Since 1965, Harold Tucker Auto Parts has been serving the Twin Lakes area. Thank you, Twin Lakes area. See Harold Tucker Auto Parts for parts both foreign and domestic. From parts for automobiles to parts for mowers. They have custom-built hydraulic hoses and welding supplies too. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30. Harold Tucker Auto Parts, your bumper-to-bumper auto specialist.
Well, we welcome you back to Searcy Lion Arena. We join you live on the Bomber Sports Network now on our video. This is the Baxter Health Bone and Joint Clinic pregame show. Glad you're here with us. This is Mountain Home Bombers against the Cabot Panthers, 7th game of the year. We got to check the starting lineups real quick. It's the same 5 it's been for most of the year for Mountain Home. Would be Blaine Tate, Braxton Carson, Rhett Gilbert, Ryder McLean, and Braden Dewey. Don't have anything yet for Cabot. We have their roster though, so we'll be able to get those to you here in just a little bit when they go through the starting lineup introductions. So this is certainly a good test for these Bombers, as Brad Coleman's alongside me here. Brad, I mean, stuff like this prepares you for what the end goal is for both these teams. They want to go to state, and you're going to have to play a couple games in a row to do that.
You are, and when you we talked with Coach Fulcher at the pregame show here at KTLO that Matt Sharp and I did with them, and they both, him and Coach Leonard, said, yeah, we don't care. I don't say they don't care about the record. They want to win every game they play.
Of course.
But they're not setting up a schedule to fluff their record and make them look better than what they are. Both coaches said we try to find teams that play zone, that play man, that play 1-3-1, that press, and we like to see what we can do early against those so we see how our kids react, because when it comes time for state tournament in March, that's what both coaches are looking for, is like, hey, when we get to state tournament, this is what it's going to look like. We know what our conference has to offer. That starts in January, so we know what those teams play. So we're trying to figure out and face teams that look a lot like them, and what defenses and schemes that they throw out against us. And so this is just another one of those. This is a team that you're going to look at the end of the day and be like, wow, that was actually a pretty good team that we played. Same with the girls. I mean, what we say, the teams that beat our girls' teams are 26-1 right now, and we just watched,
unreal.
We just watched Batesville girls right before us who dominated Newport, and we dominated Batesville. So I mean, it's just,
there's levels to this.
You love to see this. You're watching Mountain Home, you're watching Fayetteville boys play really good teams and play them, and you're sitting there watching, saying, wow. We hung with them, and we should have won this. And this is going to be one of those games that if you lose, you're not going to look back and be like, that was a terrible loss. If you win, you're probably going to look back and say that was a really good win.
So one thing, and I worked on Josh's staff for a long time, he likes to have a schedule where he has teams where you'll see something that you haven't seen yet, but then he'll also have teams on there that line up with what they'll see in conference in about a month or so. And I think this team is kind of similar to what they might see in conference play. They're going to execute well. They're well coached. Seems like they could all shoot it, and they got a lot of athleticism kind of spread out everywhere. So I think this falls into that sub-tier of everything.
Yep.
So we're going to take another short little break. We will have the Clear Results Glass tip-off here in just a moment, and they'll go through the starting lineups. This is Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7 and the Bomber Sports Network.
White River Materials has earned a reputation for producing industry-leading high-quality results. They have the experience and equipment to perform each project quickly, safely, and cost-efficiently. Privately owned and operated, White River Materials prides themselves in quality work with the customer's best interest in mind. If you need limestone or concrete products, or someone to do the job correctly the first time, give White River Materials a call today at 425-3431 or 425-4510.
When the time comes to consider home care for a loved one, let First Choice Home Care make it a simple and easy process for everyone. With trained PCAs and CNAs, we will treat your loved ones like our family. With 10 offices around the state of Arkansas and award-winning care, let us show you why First Choice Home Care is the best choice. Give us a call today, 870-22
Back here high atop Lion Arena, it's almost time for the Clear Results Glass opening tip-off of the game. Didn't have the officials' names yet. We're going to have that sent up here shortly. When we get those names sent up, we will tell you who the officials are for this contest. Only reason we had them pretty well on hand was I knew two of the officials pretty personally. But we're ready to get things going here. Same starters for Mountain Home: Blaine Tate, Braxton Carson, Rhett Gilbert, and the guard spots, Ryder McLean and Braden Dewey round out the starting lineup, led by head coach Josh Fulcher. Glad he's here. It's the second straight game he's been here. And then on the other side for Cabot, led by head coach Logan Bailey. It'll be Grant Goddard at the forward spot, Braden Hall, along with Parker Hines, Colton Rosenbaum, and Owen Swanson. I think four of those starters are at least 6'2" or 6'3". The other one's 5'11", so we'd round it up to 6 foot if we were 5'11".
Yeah, we put a little insoles in your shoes
little
when
extra.
you're going to get measured there.
So we're ready to go here. Mountain Home will be moving from left to right, Cabot from right to left as Mountain Home controls the tip-off. Gilbert, quick three on the way, won't go, and it's rebounded by Ryder McLean. This shot is missed. And on the other end is Cabot. Cabot in their road uniforms, all black, a little red trim on the side, red numbers and numerals with a little white trim around the lettering. Mountain Home in their home whites, blue letters, blue numerals, a little bit of gold on the side on a stripe. Good-looking uniform matchup. As driving inside is Cabot. They're on the other end. Goddard has the basketball. He'll come this way to Parker Hines. He'll kick it out up top to Rosenbaum. 10 on the shot clock, 3 on the way. This one is missed by Braden Hall and rebounded by Rhett Gilbert.
Yeah, Mountain Home in their traditional kind of matchup zone that they run over there and did a good job containing and boxing out on the other side of that.
Gilbert has the ball to the far side. Ryder McLean tried to feed it to Dewey, but there's nothing there. He'll pull up for the top of the key three. This one is missed short. This one is missed short, and it's recovered by Cabot.
Yeah, so far neither team's shooting the ball very well to start.
Ball's turned over and recovered by Mountain Home. Another turnover in this game. There's been, I believe, 3 turnovers so far. 2 for Mountain Home, or 1 for Mountain Home and 1 for Cabot, excuse me. Braxton Carson with the ball to McLean. It's the screen from Carson up top to Dewey. First time he's touched the ball today. Rhett Gilbert with the basketball up top to Braxton Carson, back to Rhett. Tried to get it to Dewey as this pass is stolen from McLean and picked up by Cabot. They're pushing ahead. We're a minute and a half into this one, still no score. Top of the key three on the way. Well, that's changed as a three-pointer is good by Colton Rosenbaum, and Cabot's on the board.
Yeah, anytime you can step into the three, which Rosenbaum was able to do right there, he just stepped right up in there and just buried that shot.
Bombers will return. They will set the offense. 25 on the shot clock now. Coming back to Braxton Carson on the right wing to Tate. Now to the far side to Ryder McLean. McLean going to drive the middle, picks up his dribble left elbow. Braxton Carson's going to go along the baseline. Back to Ryder McLean. Little two-man action into Dewey in the high post. He's going to come down to the second hash mark, turn around, and shoot an 8-foot jumper. This one is missed and rebounded by Cabot.
Mountain Home over from the floor right now, getting good looks, but soon we'll maybe see those shots start to fall for us.
Yeah, it would be nice. Get the lid off the basket. Cabot with the ball now, running their offense. A little side-to-side action. They're going to come back to Goddard. Handoff, fakes the handoff to Swanson. Little read option action as it's football playoff weekend. This pass is stolen by Braden Dewey. Blaine Tate pushing ahead now with the basketball.
Dewey did a great job reading that roll right there and getting a hand on the ball and getting the steal from Mountain Home.
Tate rejects the screen from Carson, goes baseline, shoots a little fadeaway jumper. This one is missed and rebounded by Cabot once again. Mountain Home can't get the lid off the basket. This is sent to the corner, three-pointer on the way from Swanson. This one is missed, and Braxton Carson comes down with the rebound. Ryder McLean with the ball across the timeline. Now he's going to dribble it between the circles, back to Carson, back to McLean. And Blaine Tate's going to call something right here as he stands on the Ellen Lions on the floor. To the right side, McLean gets the screen from Dewey. It's President calling a legal screen there. Tate puts up the deep left wing three. This one is missed and rebounded by Owen Swanson.
Yeah, Mountain Home's getting good looks right now. They're in a man, Cabot's in a man. We're screening off and getting good step-in threes and just haven't been able to get one to fall.
So kicked out of the corner. Braden Hall puts up the left corner three. This one is missed and rebounded by Dewey. Nobody really shooting it too well so far.
No.
Cabot's just made one more than we have, but they've only made one. Tate gets the screen from Dewey, going to drive to the middle, kicks it out. Rhett Gilbert, he's going to drive in the middle. Now kicks it back to Ryder McLean along the baseline, back to Gilbert. Carson was thinking about putting up a shot, but he fumbled the ball. Tate has it now, met by a double team, gives it to the near side to Gilbert. Back to Dewey up top. I think that was intended for Tate. He'll put up the three. It's good, and we're tied.
Yeah, Dewey started the game off yesterday with that same little top of the key shot. He likes it almost the elbow extended straight up to the top of the key.
Not
just
quite straight on.
Right,
but
just a little off, and he's really good at that shot.
So we're tied 3-3 here, halfway through this first quarter of action. It's not like both sides are getting real good looks, just not going in the hole.
Yeah, it looks like Dewey's shooting almost 45% from the year from three-point.
Yeah. He's been a real good shooter as this jumper is missed, but an offensive rebound comes down to the hands of Rosenbaum, puts it off the window and missed. Braxton Carson gets a big, strong rebound, chins the basketball, and now Mountain Home is pushing the other way. Actually, they're going to walk it up now. 3:30 to go in this first quarter. Glad you're here with us alongside Brad Coleman. I'm Dylan Conley, bringing you all the action here. We've been here pretty much all week. We've had 4 different days with games here, and this is the final day. Been treated real well here. Carson has the ball on the right side. Tried to feed it to Dewey, but he's got one guy in front of him, one guy in his lap. Tate back to McLean up top to Tate. Now they got 5 on the shot clock. Drives to the middle. It's knocked back to McLean. McLean's going to have to put it up, and wow, he got bailed out with a blocking foul as they're trying to figure out who the foul's on. They're going to say it's on 14. It's going to be Owen Swanson. Be the first foul of the game.
That's one thing here. They've got this awesome arena, awesome video board. We were talking with the guys when they went to put the advanced stats up on the board. There's a little glitch in it. It's too busy on the board. So they don't have who has the foul. So we got to pay close attention when the officials come in.
So Nate Vance and Trip Dyer come in for Cabot. As there were substitutions there. There was one on the shot clock on that last foul, so Mountain Home has a fresh 35. They give it down to Dewey, wide open under the rim, and Braden Dewey gives Mountain Home the lead.
Good job by Blaine Tate right there, just kind of weaving his way into the lane and drawing the defenders over. Nice little shovel pass to Dewey for the open layup.
He's got all 5 points, and this is a good little pass inside on the scoop shot by Trip Dyer off the bench, and now we're tied at 5.
Yeah, it's a good top of the key pass right there. Kind of put a little English on it, a little side spin, and just out of the reach of the Mountain Home defender, right into Dyer's hands.
Now we're trading baskets. Gilbert has it now. Gets the screen from Dewey. He's met on a double team. Dewey's going to have a wide open 3 from the left corner. This one rattles around. McLean tips it back to Dewey, who's going to go to work, puts up a little 10-footer off the glass, and Braden Dewey's got all 7 points so far for Mountain Home.
Yeah, good job, Ryder McLean, getting his hand on that offensive rebound, tipping it to Dewey, and then Dewey going to work once he got the rebound.
So it's up top to Dyer once again. A lot of handoff action, a little Princeton-style offense, a lot of backdoor stuff along the baseline. Crazy-looking shot off the window. Didn't get enough English on it. That was Nate Vance trying to put it up off the window. Dewey got away with a walk there at the top of the key. Gilbert has it now. Going to go along the middle. Back to Blaine Tate. Tate working there. Gets the screen from Carson. Going to try to fix the spacing here. They're going to reset. Carson has it now. Hand off to McLean. McLean going to drive the middle, puts the floater up. This one is good.
Yeah, Ryder, good job. Man, Mountain Home, Blaine Tate did an excellent job there for the Bombers as a point guard. He could have stepped in and took a 3. He didn't. He reset the offense and got us a great look.
So a minute and a half to go in this first quarter of action. Bombers looking pretty good so far as they're going to stay stepped out of bounds. Mountain Home basketball.
He stepped out about 2 steps before that, and the official finally caught it there.
He caught it, though.
He did. We're going, he's out of bounds right here.
Well, I was surprised as we're going to have Robert Dover come in, who had a real big play yesterday. Kobaninsky also checks in along with Muggs Harris, so 3 new guys. They basically left Dewey and Ryder out, and they subbed out the other 3 dudes. Coban's going to set the offense as it was a 1-4 flat, but it was really high up, extended about the free throw line. McLean with the ball, gets the screen from Dewey. Back up top to Dover. He thought about a 3, but I guarantee he didn't want to shoot it. Dewey with it up top. He's going to go to work against Dyer, and he lost the basketball. Cabot on the run. It's going to be 3-on-2. They get it ahead to Wyatt Phillips into the game. Now Cabot will reset the offense. 3-pointer on the way. This one won't go by Hall, and it's rebounded by Ryder McLean.
It's already 8 rebounds for the Bombers, 5 for Cabot.
9-5 our score, 40 seconds to go. 10-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Muggs has the basketball. Gives it back to Ryder, gets a big screen from Dover, back to Dewey. The far side to Inskeep, gets the screen from Dewey. Coben gives it back, Muggs, right wing 3. This one is an air ball, misses everything. It'll go out of bounds and be Cabot basketball with 21.8 left.
You don't mind that shot by McGee. He curled off a screen there to the right wing and stepped into that shot. And, he's shooting about 35, 38% from the 3-point. And when he comes in, you want him taking that shot.
100%. Real clean game so far. Only 1 foul called, and it was with 1 second left on the shot clock, but we're down to 10 seconds here as Hall's just going to wait and try to go at McLean. They get it back up top, gets the handoff right back, gives a funky fake against Kobaninsky, gets the bucket to go. Braden Hall gets the bucket, and it's 9-7 at the first quarter of action. That was a pretty good little fake.
Yeah, it was. He did kind of Euro step fake to the corner and just got over the outstretched hands of Dewey. He looked like he was going to have a chance to block that shot.
So we are at the end of the first quarter. Mountain Home leads 9-7. We'll take a little break, and we'll have the second quarter of action on the Bomber Sports Network and Classic Hits 101.7.
If you are tired of buffering and sketchy service, you need to experience Next, powered by ITAEC's fiber optic internet. With service up to 1 gig, Next Internet is the definition of high speed. Plans start at just $49.95 a month. Subscribe to Next by calling 870-895-3221 or visiting mynextfiber.com. You may also subscribe by visiting North Arkansas Electric Cooperative's office.
Are you building a new house, not sure where the property lines are? Strider Consulting can help. They're a civil engineering and land surveying firm located at 1029 Highway 201 north of Mountain Home. With over 23 years in the business, Strider Consulting has the experience and expertise to bring your project to life. Visit strider.consulting to see their full list of services and request your quote today. Strider Consulting is a proud supporter of Mountain Home Bombers athletics. Strider Consulting, engineering our future.
Back here high atop Cersei Lion Arena. Glad you're here with us on the Bomber Sports Network and on Classic Hits 101.7. It is 9-7 in favor of the Bombers. Good little start for them as Brad Coleman had to go take care of something with his daughter, Whitten Coleman, who plays in the next game. That'll be against Batesville Southside. That game will be roughly, I would say, about 2:45. It's scheduled for 3, but the schedule's been a little off. They've been running early, if you can believe a basketball tournament running early. Cabot possesses the basketball, and then it's skipped back this way to Wyatt Phillips as the three-pointer's on the way from Braden Hall, rattles around, won't go. McGee Harris, the rebound, out to Kobaninsky.
Yeah, 9 rebounds already. You had 8 in that first quarter, and Mountain Home's doing a great job on these missed shots from Cabot.
Levi Uchman fresh into the game. It's Inskeep, Muggs Harris, Levi Uchman, Robert Dover, and Ryder McLean, the 5 on the floor for Mountain Home. They're still moving from left to right. Ryder McLean thought about a 3, going to throw a fake, kicks it to the corner. Muggs Harris down to 15 on the shot clock. Uchman has the ball now on the right side. Uchman with the basketball, picks up his dribble down to 10 on the shot clock. They give it to McLean. McLean's going to pull up for the deep 2, high arcing shot. This one is missed. Uchman mistimed his jump and couldn't get the rebound, and it goes right down to Cabot. Pushing ahead is Cabot. Rosenbaum kicks it to the corner to Vance. Vance will put up the jumper. This one is missed, and big Robert Dover, the SEMO Division I football commit, hops in there for the rebound.
Yeah, there's something about this Mountain Home team. They are deep. They've got, there's 9 guys already that played, and you can kind of put guys in as a coach and find out who's hot and who's feeling it. It might change quarter to quarter, and Coach Fulcher's done a good job of that. We don't really have many lulls because we got guys that can always get a feel.
As McLean has the basketball, he is fouled. And they're going to say that's on 23, Trip Dyer. That's the first foul. That's the second foul of the game, and both have been to Cabot with 6:35 to go in this first half of action as Rhett Gilbert to come in. The only one that's in the normal rotation we haven't seen yet is Drew Haney, but I imagine he'll get some time here in a little bit. But Dover played real good minutes yesterday, so he's getting a little earlier clock than usual. So fresh 35 for Mountain Home. Inskeep inbounds the ball to the top between the circles to Rhett Gilbert. Gilbert gives it to Inskeep. Back to Uchman, to Muggs Harris. To Uchman, now to Coben. Coben has the ball. Going to give it up top. Gilbert thought about the 3. Now he gives it to Uchman on the right side. 20 on the shot clock. McGee has it now to Rhett on the far side. Little extended from the free throw line. Inskeep's going to come down, pull up for the 15-footer off balance. This one won't go. Uchman got a hand on the rebound, but it fell down to the hands of Cabot. Ball's pushed ahead. This is to Nate Vance. He'll put up the 3. This one is missed. Gets right back to the hands of Vance as he followed a shot. Throws up a hook shot. Missed everything. Another crazy reverse layup. A lot of spin on it. Was missed. Another offensive rebound to Cabot and a whistle and a foul. And that's going to go on McGee Harris. That's the first foul of the game for Mountain Home.
Man, they gave up 3 offensive rebounds right there on 3 separate shots. And
they were all just weird bounces, too.
They were. They dodged the bullet the first 2, and the third one we were able to foul. Hopefully he can miss these free throws. It's not going to cost us.
So this sends Wyatt Phillips to the free throw line. This one is missed. That's the reverse announcer, Jenks.
That's exactly right.
So this is the first free throws of the ball game for either side. Robert Dover and Kobaninsky exit. Dewey comes back to the floor along with Blaine Tate with 5:53 left to go in this first half of action. This one is good, 9-8 now, as now Owen Swanson will come back in.
Been a clean game so far, turnover-wise. 3 turnovers for Cabot, 2 for Mountain Home once we got settled in. But neither team is really putting full-court pressure on anybody. So
Mountain Home with the basketball. Uchman over to Muggs. He'll put up the jumper. This one is missed. Comes right down to the hands of Parker Hines, and now Cabot pushing ahead. Mountain Home still has the lead, 9-8 our score.
Well, yep.
And a whistle and a travel is called with 5:30 to go in this first half.
Kind of came off that screen and he caught it and kind of bunny hopped. And then he started dribbling.
He didn't really know what to do, so he traveled obviously. But Mountain Home with the ball, 5.5 to go here. 9-8 our score, real low scoring affair, but it's not really because of the defense. Everyone's just missing shots.
Yeah, both teams are actually getting pretty good shots. They're just not falling.
Uchman with the ball to Tate on the handoff. They give it to Gilbert. He'll put up the left corner 3. Got it.
Yeah,
Mountain Home has 12 points now.
Red had a great game yesterday, and he's just continuing that in today.
12-8 our score. They'll give it up top to Rosenbaum. They throw a pass inside to Goddard. Goddard met by a double team. They'll give it back out. Parker Hines. This one won't fall, and it's rebounded by Blaine Tate. Dewey tapped it out. Tate across the timeline. They'll hand it off. Actually, they're going to fake the handoff, give it to Uchman. Little floater, won't go. Ball's bounced off the backboard. It's rebounded by Cabot. 4-on-2 for Cabot. Blaine Tate steps in and gets the steal. Now the Bombers have numbers. 3-on-1. Bounce pass down to Uchman. Uchman, the reverse layup. He could have just went up on the left side, I think, but he thought someone was coming behind him. And they missed the bucket. Still 12-8 with 4.5 to go in the first half.
Yeah, the last 2 shots by Uch, he kind of got up in the air and kind of hung up, didn't know what he was going to do with it, and kind of got stuck in a peculiar position. And
Hines has a jumper that is missed at the top of the key. Rebounded by Blaine Tate. Real back and forth game. You know, if you just see the score, you think, well, neither team's, there's not much going on. You know, there's not much going on, but the defense has been okay, but everyone's getting good shots, just not falling. They throw the lob back door to Uchman, mistimed it, and he stepped out of bounds, and it'll be Cabot basketball.
Yeah, when you throw that lob, you kind of want to throw it to the back corner of the backboard on the end down there, and put a little arch under it so he can time his jump. It was wide open.
Yeah.
Uch, if he could have caught that, he might have thrown that one down. But it was just a little hard, and it kind of bounced off his hands, and he tried to save it, but no luck.
I've seen him in AAU and in practice. He's got some bunnies. As this jumper on the way is good by Owen Swanson. That's his first bucket of the day, and the lead is cut down to 1 by Mountain Home.
Apparently his dad sitting about 4 rows in front of us. He stood up like it was the best shot in the world. He turned around. Did you see him down here?
I saw that. He started taunting the crowd.
I guess so.
So Gilbert with the ball. Looks like they might have called a block. They could have called a blocking foul there. Muggs gives it to Uchman. He'll put up the left corner 3. This one hits the heel of the iron and rebounded to Cabot. The big Grant Goddard, a 6'3 senior, has the ball pushed ahead, but they'll pull it back out, and Hines will set the offense. Top of the key 3 on the way. This one is missed, and a displacement foul is called. They're going to get Grant Goddard with that one. That is the 3rd foul of the game, first for Goddard and 2nd of the second quarter. Braden Hall comes back in. He will replace Nate Vance. And Ryder McLean comes back in, got a quick breather. It will send McGee Harris to the bench, and Braxton Carson comes in, replacing Uchman. 3:15 to go in this first half. Bombers with a 1-point lead, 12-11. Tate has the ball. They get down to Dewey, wide open on the right block. This one is missed and rebounded by Cabot.
I think Dewey was kind of surprised. He turned around, there was nobody there. It almost surprised him.
I think it was almost a weird angle. He's a little too low on that, but still a decent look. Cabot with the ball. They kick it out to this side. Parker Hines, and a whistle and a foul is called. They're going to get Rhett Gilbert, put 2 hands on him. That's the first foul for him. That's the 2nd foul of the game for the Bombers. First in the second quarter. Actually, 2nd in the second quarter. They're going to come back up top, Braden Hall. 30 on the shot clock. Gives it out to Goddard. Goddard will give it to Swanson. And it's bounced down to the block to Goddard, met by a double team. Gilbert trapping from the offside. They'll kick it out. Good job by Goddard to find the open man. Hines on the other side. Couldn't hit the shot, and it's rebounded by Mountain Home.
Good defense there, rotation. Rhett went down the trap, and everybody rotated around, and then Mountain Home was able to box out on the missed shot. That was a great defensive series for the Bombers.
Blaine Tate with the ball, dumps it down to Dewey. Dewey's going to go to work on the low block. This one is missed. Carson got a hand on it, but it's going to go right to Cabot and a whistle, and it looks like just a frustration foul by Dewey. Fouled him 85 feet from the basket. That's his first foul, but it's only the team's second, so it's team's third, excuse me. And it really doesn't hurt you, but you don't want to have a foul like that 85 feet from the rim.
Yeah, it's two little chippies that Dewey's missed the last two times down that normally you see him make those. And I think you're right. It's straight frustration from him right there of just put his hands on and get a foul. Hope that doesn't come back to bite him here later in the game.
So this comes to Rosenbaum to the far side to who that was. Goes to the spin move. There it was Parker Hines. Jumper's good. And now Cabot has the lead for the first time this afternoon. So Parker Hines got 2 points. Real spread out scoring as it's been 6 different guys to score for Cabot. Tate with the ball. Bombers trailing now, 1:45 to go. Tate puts up the fadeaway jumper, good. Mountain Home regains the lead.
Nice answer right there by Tate.
Lane Tate with the ball, Cabot with the ball, 14-13 as a backdoor pass, good pass to Hall. This one is missed and rebounded by Braden Dewey. Dewey will just take it himself and give it out to Ryder McLean. 90 seconds to go in this first half. Tate with the ball. Gets a horn screen from Braxton Carson to Dewey. Corner three from McLean on the way is good. Mountain Home leads by 4 once again.
Nice little onslaught of offense. 2 buckets going down from Mountain Home, and that's a great job.
That's a quick 5-0 run in the last 45 seconds for Mountain Home as they try to get it down. Blake Tate comes up with the steal. 3-on-1 to the Bombers. Ryder McLean running hard. Tate off the window. This one is missed. Braxton Carson's right there for the offensive rebound. And Logan Bailey wants a timeout. 58.8 left in the first half of play. Mountain Home on a 7-0 run. 19-13 our score. We're going to take a short little break and come back with the rest of the first half. This is Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7 and the Bomber Sports Network.
Brad, what are you doing?
I'm resizing all my boxes.
Why?
New math. Everyone's doing it. The Big 10 equals 12, the Big 12 equals 18, and the Pac-12 now equals 4. And I have Traeger, Samsung, Sony, and Sonos systems that fit in all kinds of boxes, so I'm resizing.
People don't care about your boxes, just the stuff that's in them.
Yeah, well, 10 out of 8 people like our big boxes better. Folks, come see all of our different size boxes next to Walmart Mountain Home or at BigBoxBrad.com. Touchdown! 5 points.
Welcome back to Cabot, Arkansas. We're playing Cabot, Arkansas, but we're here in Searcy, beautiful Lion Arena. 58 seconds to go. Could go 2 for 1 if Cabot so chooses, but they're going to slow it down here.
We'll go back to that last possession real quick, Dylan, before that break. Yeah. Braxton Carson, great effort. Following the play, not taking for granted that layup's going to be made. Comes off with the offensive rebound and able to put it right back up.
This jumper is missed, rebounded by Gilbert. That jumper came from Nate Vance. They'll give it to Blaine Tate. 3-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. So the Bombers could get the last shot here. Tate with the ball. They're not going to operate that like that, I don't think.
No,
Dewey
they're going to
has
take the best shot that they get.
That's a pretty good shot. Gilbert for 3. This one is missed. It's going to come down to Cabot. Shot clock turned off now as this is to Nate Vance. Nate Vance almost got his pocket picked by McLean as they dump it down to William Brown, first time into the game. And he's got 2 points. First time he's been in. And down to 6 seconds. Mountain Home with the ball. Tate has it. Met by a double team. Tate's got to put up a jumper at the buzzer. This one won't go, and we have reached halftime. So we're here at halftime. Mountain Home with the lead 19-15. We will have the Central Heating and Cooling halftime show. Bombers again with the lead 19-15. This is Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7 and streaming live on the Bomber Sports Network.
Since 1965, Harold Tucker Auto Parts has been serving the Twin Lakes area. Thank you, Twin Lakes area. See Harold Tucker Auto Parts for parts both foreign and domestic. From parts for automobiles to parts for mowers. They have custom-built hydraulic hoses and welding supplies too. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30. Harold Tucker Auto Parts, your bumper-to-bumper auto specialist. Family-owned and 3 generations strong. Harold Tucker Auto Parts, proud to sponsor the Mountain Home Bombers. 810 South Street, Mountain Home, 425-5040.
At Knox Orthopedics, they know the pain from an injury demands immediate attention. At Knox, they can fix that. Their 4 highly qualified physicians, Drs. Knox, Rawls, McConnell, and Franklin, make it their priority to see you as soon as possible. You'll benefit from the best in orthopedic medicine with doctors who really care about getting you back to a life that's pain-free. See them at No. 3 Medical Plaza Mountain Home or during clinic hours at Harrison, Salem, and West Plains. Check them out at knoxorthopedics.com.
Use your smile to change the world, but don't let the world change your smile. North Arkansas Dental Group, formerly known as Coleman Family Dentistry, is a proud supporter of Mountain Home Bombers, a family-friendly dental office providing a state-of-the-art clinic North Arkansas Dental Group is dedicated to you, your health, and especially your smile. Visit us at our new location at 2338 Highway 62 West or call 870-424-4670. Go Bombers.
If you are tired of buffering and sketchy service, you need to experience Next, powered by NAEC's fiber optic internet. With service up to 1 gig, Next Internet is the definition of high speed. Plans start at just $49.95 a month. Subscribe to Next by calling 870-895-3221 or visiting mynextfiber.com. You may also subscribe by visiting North Arkansas Electric Cooperative's office.
Are you building a new house, not sure where the property lines are? Strider Consulting can help. They're a civil engineering and land surveying firm located at 1029 Highway 201 north of Mountain Home. With over 23 years in the business, Strider Consulting has the experience and expertise to bring your project to life. Visit strider.consulting to see their full list of services and request your quote today. Strider Consulting is a proud supporter of Mountain Home Bombers athletics. Strider Consulting, engineering our future.
United Country Real Estate of Mountain Home is the largest seller of rural real estate in the United States. With United Country, you'll find trust and integrity, integral parts of their high standards. As a seller, you'll benefit from United Country's unique and proven marketing system. You owe it to yourself to call the #1 team in the nation today at 425-3820. United Country Real Estate, proud supporters of our Mountain Home Bombers.
Time for the Central Heating and Cooling halftime show. Glad you're here with us this afternoon. Check some stats for you. Mountain Home with the lead 19-15. Real low-scoring affair. Blaine Tate's got 2 points for Mountain Home. Braxton Carson had that putback at the end of the half. Rhett Gilbert's got 3. Ryder McLean's got 5. And Braden Dewey's got 7. That's all the scoring for Mountain Home. 7 different guys scored for the Panthers of Cabot. Braden Hall's got 2. Parker Hines has 2. 3 points for Colton Rosenbaum. 3 points for Owen Swanson, 2 points for Trip Dyer, 1 free throw made by Wyatt Phillips, and then 2 points for William Brown. That's all the scoring for the Cabot Panthers and Mountain Home Bombers. Please be joined at halftime with Coach Dell Leonard. Coach, got to bounce back today.
Yeah, we do, and I'm sure that people understand what I say when I'm saying this, but I actually thought we played well last night and got better. Now, the difference is we missed a lot of shots that we probably should have made, and I'm talking about 90%ers that were right around the basket. And when you miss about 5 or 6 of those, it makes a big difference. I mean, that's 10 to 12 points, and it's early, so you can't ever get upset about missed shots as long as you're getting good shots. And we were definitely getting some really good interior looks, and thought that our kids attacked the basket well and got to the line a lot as well.
So what do we know about this Batesville Southside team that we're checking out today? They're not as strong as the opponents you've seen over the last 2 weeks, but they're still pretty good.
Well, they don't, on paper and record-wise, they don't seem as strong, but I've coached 15, 16, 17-year-old girls long enough to know that sometimes that doesn't matter. We got to show up and play.
So we're about halfway through this halftime. Got Coach Dell Leonard with us. And, Coach, when you have non-conference game like what you have today, do you kind of format your schedule the same way that Josh does, in the sense that you want to have teams that are very similar to what you'll see in January and February, along with teams that might throw something at you that you hadn't seen before?
Yeah, and we just try to play against really strong programs, and sometimes you get into a 2-year contract or a 3 or 4 year cycle where the talent well just goes dry for some people. But we just try to play against good teams, good programs, and good coaches, and especially in November and December. And I think we've done that. I mean, today's probably one of the weaker teams we've seen on paper. But again, I mean, you got to go out there and play the game. But yeah, we always we want to get better.
So after today, you're going to have Valley View on Tuesday, then you got a 9-day break and then a game, and then another 9-day break and then a game, and then you got Christmas. What are you going to try to do here during those long stretches of time where the first part of the year, you had 7 games in 10 days, and now you're going to go about 3 weeks and play a game a week?
Well, what we're going to do is we're going to take that advantage of that opportunity and that time to go ahead and put some things in that we know we need to do. Just to put it in layman's terms, we've been unsure about our man offense for a while now, and we feel like we know what we want, and we showed a little bit of it last night. And polish that up, get better, keep continuing to improve on the things that we feel like are working. Still do not like us defensively as far as what I think we can be. Try to fix some things there, correct some things there, and get better. But also maybe getting a little bit better shape. We're in decent shape, but still I think you could improve there. But, you talk about really heavy on the front end, and then you got those 2 breaks. I think if you've got the right kind of kids and you have coaches that have a plan, and that can be really good. Yeah. And so that's the way we're going to use it and take advantage of it and hook it up and have some really good practices and try to get better.
Coach, I appreciate the time. Go get them today.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys, KTLO, Matt, and everything y'all do to make this happen. So I hope our boys can pull this out.
Big win.
They look really good.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I feel like, and I think Coach Fulcher and Coach Moore say the same thing. I think we've left about 10 points out there because we're just doing such a great job of executing. We're just not finishing. It kind of reminds me of us last night. But man, this is a good half so far against a really good Cabot team, a really well coached Cabot team, and Cabot, they're going to come out with their ears pinned back. So I'd love to see our boys get this one.
That was Coach Dale Leonard here on the Central Heating and Cooling Halftime Show. We're going to take another break and then have you the second half of action. This is Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7 and on the Bomber Sports Network.
At Knox Orthopedics, they know the pain from an injury demands immediate attention. At Knox, they can fix that. Their 4 highly qualified physicians, Drs. Knox, Rawls, McConnell, and Franklin, make it their priority to see you as soon as possible. You'll benefit from the best in orthopedic medicine with doctors who really care about getting you back to a life that's pain-free. See them at No. 3 Medical Plaza Mountain Home or during clinic hours at Harrison, Salem, and West Plains. Check them out at knoxorthopedics.com.
Use your smile to change the world, but don't let the world change your smile. North Arkansas Dental Group, formerly known as Coleman Family Dentistry, is a proud supporter of Mountain Home Bombers, a family-friendly dental office providing a state-of-the-art clinic. North Arkansas Dental Group is dedicated to you, your health, and especially your smile. Visit us at our new location at 2338 Highway 62 West or call 870-424-4670. Go Bombers.
If you are tired of buffering and sketchy service, you need to experience Next, powered by ITAEC's fiber optic internet. With service up to 1 gig, Next Internet is the definition of high speed. Plans start at just $49.95 a month. Subscribe to Next by calling 870-895-3221 or visiting mynextfiber.com. You may also subscribe by visiting North Arkansas Electric Cooperative's office.
Back here in Cabot, glad you are here with us this afternoon alongside my partner Brad Coleman. About ready for the second half of action here as Mountain Home will possess the basketball.
Yeah, this Searcy Classic has been awesome. It's a great facility here, and I don't know how many different teams they've had coming here, but a lot of teams have been able to come in and get some good looks at some good teams.
I mean, I know it's been good for Russellville's got a couple games here. They're the boys' game after our girls play later on today, and they got – I can't remember who they play, but Searcy's got a lot of games out of this. They got thumped last night against Catholic as this past Dewey almost picked off. As going to be the same starting 5 for both teams. As Blaine tried to throw it to Braxton. Braxton wasn't ready for it. He comes down with it. 24 on the shot clock still. Gilbert has it to Dewey. Over to Tate. 4 out, 1 in offense for Mountain Home. They're trying to get a back screen for Dewey. They get it to Dewey on the left hash mark. Dewey's going to go up, takes his time, a whistle and a travel's going to be called. Looked like he slid his feet as soon as he caught the ball.
Yeah, he does that. He kind of gets in there, and as he goes to switch pivot foots or step through, he kind of like shuffles his feet just a little bit. And 2 times in a row now that we've seen yesterday, maybe the same official, I think, actually, that called it on him that we had yesterday, and he called it on him again.
Cabot with the ball, Mountain Home leading 19-15 now. As this ball is possessed on the far end, this is Goddard. Goddard's a big old kid. Going to catch the ball on the second hash mark. He'll give it up top to Rosenbaum. Rosenbaum will give it back to Hall. Hall's going to go to work back to Goddard to 6 on the shot clock. He's going to go downhill, kicks it to the corner. 3 on the way from Owen Swanson. This one's good, and it's a 1-point lead now for Mountain Home. Owen Swanson on the board. Well, actually, he's got 5 points now, and it's 19-18. Mountain Home with the ball. Blaine Tate gets the screen from, it was an off screen from Gilbert, back to Tate. Tate's thought about going along the baseline. He'll pull it back out. 6.5 to go in this third quarter. Tate to Carson. Back to Ryder McLean on the right wing. Gives it back to Braxton. Braxton's going to put up the three. Tried to respond with his own. Dewey got a hand in an offensive rebound. Comes up with it. He's going to go back up around 3 people and gets it to go, and it's a 3-point lead again.
Another great job there by Dewey on that offensive rebound. He's just the most patient person I've ever seen in the paint, and he's able to kind of sniff his way around and get layups.
A missed 3 on the other end by Cabot. Blaine Tate comes down with the rebound, and they'll come up. You know, it's been, and Dewey comes up. This is a 3-pointer, grazes the rim, and it's rebounded by Cabot. You know, it's been kind of an off game for Dewey, but he's still got 9 points right now as they're going to swing this to the corner. Good pass out to Owen Swanson. He'll put up the little hook shot. Actually, it was Colton Rosenbaum who will, and now it's a 1-point game once again.
You know, Mountain Home's got 19 rebounds on the night, 3 of them on the offensive end, but all 3 have led to points, and so we've got 6 points off those offensive rebounds.
Gilbert with the ball now, trying to look at Dewey on the block, getting held. Dewey has it now, going to go along the baseline, bounce it down to Carson. Carson's going to go up, try to put this one off the window. This one won't go. A lot of contact and a whistle, and it will go out of bounds, and I think it's going to stay with Mountain Home. Yeah. Official never pointed.
No, I think I heard him say stay here, stay here.
Gotcha. I'm a stickler for mechanics. It makes our job a lot easier up here when we're 1,000 feet away from the officials. We don't get the great amenities like we get in the hangar, where big courtside. McLean fumbled the ball. He was thinking about a 3, but he just a little too quick. Tate with the ball. Mountain Home had a fresh 35. McLean's going to put up top of the key 3. This one grazes the rim and missed. And a whistle and a foul. Ryder McLean gave him a big hug. As bodies go flying to the floor, they get picked up real quick by their teammates. That's the first foul for Ryder McLean and the first foul in the second half.
Good box out right there by Braden Hall for Cabot on Ryder. Ryder took that shot, and he knew it was going to be short, tried to follow it up, but Hall did a good job boxing out for Cabot.
This is bounced to the left elbow. Cabot with the ball now. Rosenbaum gives it off to Braden Hall. Hall's going to swing it backwards back to, that was Hines. Now it comes back this way. They do the dribble handoff to Swanson. Tate almost stole it. Now it's to the corner to Rosenbaum. He fumbled it too. Might have got away with a double dribble. 3-pointer by Goddard. This one is missed and rebounded by Blaine Tate. Tate pushing ahead across the timeline. They'll give it to Carson in the left corner. Bounce down to Dewey on the left block. Dewey's going to go to work. Goes on an offensive foul.
As the guy 5 rows in front of us is giving the offensive. This guy.
He's a fan.
He's a fan.
He's sitting in a hornet's nest. He's surrounded by a lot of our parents.
He stands up and gives the big offensive foul call down here. Looks like he's Facebook Live in this game. If you knew him, maybe you'll follow him.
Try to track him down. Sent some rude comments his way. 21-20 now. Second foul for Braden Dewey. It counts as a turnover. So I think Fulcher's getting an explanation. He doesn't really like the explanation, but he said it'll work for now. So let's bounce back to Goddard. Comes this way to Parker Hines. Hines back to Hall. Hall guarded by Ryder McLean. Goddard gets it now. Now a whistle and a travel is going to be called. It was either a travel or an offensive foul, but it was going to be a travel. It looked like the Goddard it wasn't a real good screen that he set there, but I thought they were going to get him for the screen, but he traveled first.
Yeah, when Hines caught that ball, he kind of did the little bunny hop right here.
Oh, wow. So Mountain Home was inbounding the ball, and the official was just impatient to set the ball down, started counting.
He just threw it down, actually.
Yeah, he just threw it down. Drew Haney into the game for the first time, so the 10th man to appear for Mountain Home, and a whistle and a foul is going to be called. They're going to probably get number 13, Colton Rosenbaum. That's the first foul for him, first of the third quarter for Cabot. Trip Dyer will come back in. He'll replace Colton Rosenbaum. Gilbert inbounded. The ball's inbounded to Gilbert. Gilbert with the basketball now. Goes to his left. Now back to his right. Gets the screen from Haney. A little sophomore on sophomore action. Now it's back to Dewey to Blaine Tate. Tate met by a double team. He's going to do a few crossover dribbles. Back this side to Ryder McLean. Gets the screen from Haney. Back up top to Dewey. Thought about a 3. He's going to put it on the deck. Down to 12 on the shot clock. Gilbert going to go baseline. Made a man miss. Now he'll kick it out to the corner. Blaine Tate for 3. This one will rattle around, and it's going to fall down to the hands of Cabot. Cabot going to push ahead. Hall with the basketball as Gilbert tried to come in, take the charge. He took a Euro step around and missed the charge. An offensive rebound to Cabot. And a whistle and a timeout. Logan Bailey wants to talk about it real quick. So 3:38 left in this third quarter of action. Bombers still with the lead, 21-20. We'll take a short little break and come back for more action. This is Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7 in the Bomber Sports Network.
Are you building a new house, not sure where the property lines are? Strider Consulting can help. They're a civil engineering and land surveying firm located at 1029 Highway 201 north of Mountain Home. With over 23 years in the business, Strider Consulting has the experience and expertise to bring your project to life. Visit strider.consulting to see their full list of services and request your quote today. Strider Consulting is a proud supporter of Mountain Home Bombers athletics. Strider Consulting, engineering our future.
United Country Real Estate of Mountain Home is the...
Back here in Searcy, Arkansas, in the Lions Den, big Lion Arena, beautiful facility as you guys have seen online, but if you ever have the chance to, you need to come here. It's a real nice facility. Corner three on the way. This one rattles around by Parker Hines. It's rebounded by Mountain Home. Quick three out of the timeout. Was a good sideline out of bounds play. Just couldn't get the look to fall. Gilbert with the ball to the corner. Blaine Tate, he's going to tee up another three. This one is missed and rebounded by Hall. 3:20 to go in this third quarter. Mountain Home still with the lead. A real low-scoring game. Just a real grind-out game as this shot is missed off the window, and a whistle counted and one. And Braden Hall will go to the free throw line. Cabot now has the lead. That's his fourth point. He's going to look for his fifth one here. It's 22-21 Cabot.
That's the sixth offensive rebound that Mountain Home has given up right there, and unfortunately they've all been right underneath the paint. You know, this they hadn't cost them yet until that one.
So Braden Hall will go to the free throw line. His free throw is good, and now Cabot leads by 2. Blake Tate or Rhett Gilbert, one of those guys has the basketball. Rhett Gilbert has it now. They give it back to Muggs Harris, who's into the game for the first time in this second half. McLean with it now, gets the screen from Dewey. McLean rejects the screen, goes back to the middle, up top to Haney to the right side to Gilbert. Gilbert's going to go to the middle, throw a little scoop shot out the window, no good. A lot of contact, but Cabot comes up with it, pushing ahead.
Right now, Cabot's the more aggressive team. They're the quickest, and as they throw it to nobody right here. But
they threw it to Logan Bailey, who's wide open. He was a good shooter in college at line. I believe he played with Ben Warlow from Mountain Home, but he can't really play in this game.
No, but, right now, though, Cabot's, they're the first to the boards. Yeah. They're the first down the court, and, Mountain Home's going to have to match that intensity here this last little bit of this third quarter.
Coach Leonard talked about that at halftime. He said these Cabot boys, they're going to have their ears pinned back at the start of this half, so Bombers kind of responding well. It's been, again, another real low-scoring quarter, as they've all been so far. Muggs Harris with the ball, 15 on the shot clock. McLean was wide open underneath the rim, but they didn't have a good angle at it. A whistle and a blocking foul is called. They're going to get
23, I believe.
Number 23, Trip Dyer. That's a second personal, and that's the team's third of the third quarter, or team's second, excuse me. And it'll be ball underneath for Mountain Home with a fresh 35. Gilbert, the trigger man. He gets it into McLean on the right side, tiptoeing the sideline. He'll get the screen from Dewey. Back to Gilbert. Gilbert with the ball between the circles now. Goes to the right over to Haney. Haney looking back to McGee Harris to Gilbert. Gilbert going to drive along the baseline. A whistle and a blocking foul is called. They're going to get number 5. That is Parker Hines. That's his first foul. Team's third. 2:08 remaining. That is the third foul. Both sides have 3 fouls. A fresh 35 for Mountain Home. Gilbert with the basketball. They'll get it in up top to McGee Harris. Gets the screen from Haney. Haney's going to go over to the corner to Gilbert. Rhett Gilbert up to Ryder McLean to Braden Dewey. Now to Muggs Harris. Harris has it now down to Dewey. Dewey's going to put up the 15-footer. This one right around won't go. Drew Haney, the offensive rebound. Haney will give it down to McGee Harris. McLean down along the baseline, gets it to Dewey. Hook shot, this one is missed from 5 feet from the rim, and another foul on Dewey as Cabot comes up with the rebound.
And Mountain Home got a really good look. Good job by Drew Haney down there, mixing it up, getting an offensive rebound. And, Dewey's just having troubles right around the rim right now, getting shots that we normally see drop in the hole for him. They're just kind of hanging out on him.
So Braden Dewey will exit the game for Levi Uchman. Kobaninski will come in for Rhett Gilbert now as they'll get a little breather. Dewey will come to the bench with 3 fouls. This is real uncharted territory for them this year. This is the first time that Dewey's been in foul trouble this year. Last year it seemed like it was
every game.
Yeah, pretty much every game. But now he's a senior. He's going to get more calls, but he's in foul trouble right now, so I think he's done for the third quarter. And a whistle and a foul is called Inskeep kind of lost his balance and kind of just barreled into him, but it's going to send Grant Goddard to the free throw line. Coban's first foul, that's the team's fourth, so both teams will be in the bonus for the remainder of the quarter. Goddard's first free throw rattles around and falls in. They can make it a 2-possession game with a made free throw here, 24-21. Cabot on the high side. The second one, this one is missed, and rebounded to Uchman. 3 Bombers tapped it in the air, and it comes down to Coban Inskeep with 1.5 minutes remaining. Inskeep to Uchman, over to McGee Harris. Harris has it now bounced down to Inskeep. Inskeep's going to go to work. Now back to Haney up top to McGee Harris, 20 on the shot clock. Ryder has it in the left corner. He's going to put it on the deck, go to the middle, back to the second hash mark on the lane line. Now it's to McGee Harris with 12 on the shot clock. They give it down to Haney, up top to Uchman, 10's on the shot clock. Now down to 5 on the shot clock. Inskeep has it. He's going to go along the baseline. He kicks it out. Uchman's got to put it up at the shot clock buzzer, and it's good.
Yeah, good job there for the Bombers. Good ball movement. Was able to go inside, outside for the shot. You know, with this lineup on the floor, who's your scorer? Who's going to look to try to score?
49 seconds left in the third quarter. Cabot with a 1-point lead. This three-pointer is on the way and good. That was a good-looking shot by Owen Swanson. And now it's a 2-possession lead, the largest lead of the game for Cabot. Second three of the quarter for Swanson. He's got 9 points. They've all been threes that he's hit today. So Mountain Home has the ball. 3-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. McLean has it back to Haney. Back to McLean. They give it down to Uchman on the right block. Turnaround jumper. Rattle around, wouldn't fall. Now the shot clock's turned off, and Cabot will hold for the final shot. Cabot working down to 8 on the clock. They get it to the right side. Swanson, another three. This one is missed, and a whistle and a displacement foul is going to be called. And it's going to be on Drew Haney. I had my math wrong. That is only the 4th foul of the quarter for Cabot. So there'll be 4.4 seconds remaining. No free throws. But if there's another quick foul here, they would shoot.
Yeah, I'm surprised Coach Fulcher's not putting in an offensive player right here with 4.4 seconds to try to get us a shot.
McLean has it to Coban Inskeep. Down to 3, down to 2. Coban's got to put it up, lost it out of bounds, and they're going to say it was Cabot ball, but the quarter buzzer sounds, and we will head to the third quarter of action. Cabot now has the lead. They lead 27-23. We'll have you the fourth quarter of action here on the Bomber Sports Network and Classic Hits 101.7.
Are you building a new house, not sure where the property lines are? Strider Consulting can help. They're a civil engineering and land surveying firm located at 1029 Highway 201 north of Mountain Home. With over 23 years in the business, Strider Consulting has the experience and expertise to bring your project to life. Visit strider.consulting to see their full list of services and request your quote today. Strider Consulting is a proud supporter of Mountain Home Bombers athletics. Strider Consulting, engineering our future.
United Country Real Estate of Mountain Home is the largest seller of rural real estate in the United States. With United Country, you'll find trust and integrity, integral parts of their high standards. As a seller, you'll benefit from United Country's unique and proven marketing system. You owe it to yourself to call the #1 team in the nation today at 425-3820. United Country Real Estate, proud supporters of our Mountain Home Bombers.
White River Materials has earned a...
Back here in Searcy, Mountain Home heads to the fourth quarter. It is a deficit now. Mountain Home had the lead at halftime, but now it is the start of the fourth quarter, and I think the officials are rushing the teams out of the huddle for whatever reason, because I guess being 20 minutes ahead of schedule isn't enough for them. They're trying to get out of here. I don't know why they're in such a dang hurry to get everything going here, but regardless, as they get it down to Goddard on the block and a whistle, and it is a foul, but it really
should have been on the floor.
Goddard, well, it should have been on the floor, but Goddard creates the contact there, even though Uchman's into his space.
Yeah, I think Uchman was up in the.
Yeah,
they gave it to 33. They gave that to Dewey. There was no way that
that's
Dewey
not
was
Dewey.
even close.
Yeah, that's not Dewey. That's Levi Uchman. That should be Levi Uchman, but we'll see here. I'll say that's a. Yeah, they're going to give that to Uchman. I was like, well, that'd be Dewey's 4th foul, and he wasn't even near the play. So they're trying to get our boy in foul trouble, but as this free throw is good. He missed the first one, made the second one. We were trying to figure out the foul situation, but it's a 5-point game now with 7:44 to go. Plenty of time for the Bombers. Just a couple shots need to be made. They get it into Dewey, and there's a shot right there off the window. Good. Tell you, that one looked a little sketchy too, but it got a good bounce, and then now it's a 3-point game.
Mountain Home's now going to extend their pressure out to three-quarter court here.
Cabot with the basketball. Mountain Home trying to speed him up. Goddard with the ball. He'll hand it off to Nate Vance. Back to Rosenbaum, and a whistle and an offensive foul. Well, no, they called him. I saw him put the arm out. They say that was on Kobaninsky.
I was checking our fan down here to see if it was truly an offensive foul, Dylan, if he stood up
Yeah.
and gave us but it wasn't.
Yeah. I was trying to see if he'd do it for both sides, but. So now this is to Hall, now to this side to Vance. Vance skips it to Hall. Ryder McLean almost got a hand on it. Driving toward the middle, they'll get it back out to the right side. 3-pointer from Vance. This one is missed, and a lot of contact, but he was fading away. As this one off the window, this one is good by Braden Hall. They could have called displacement there, but since it was going backwards and he started to fade away, I think that's why they let that go. Mountain Home with the ball. Tate now driving along the baseline. Splits the double team. This one's off the window good. Slicing and dicing through the defense is Blaine Tate.
This is an offensive onslaught compared to what this game has been so far.
What was it they say in WWE? Business is about to pick up. And it's starting to pick up, and a whistle and a foul. That's going to be Braden Dewey's 4th foul if they give it to him.
Yeah, they got Dewey there.
Oh, they're going to say, oh, yeah. I thought they put up a 2. I was like, oh, it's Blaine Tate. Huh, that'll work. But that's Dewey's 4th personal foul. So decision time for Josh Fulcher. See what they do. I think they're going to have Drew Haney coming in here as this free throw is missed. So Hall now has 7 points as Dewey will exit the game. We'll see him again eventually.
Yeah, these are games where you're looking at this right here and you're saying, hey, Coach Fulcher, this is a non-conference game.
Yeah.
Let's put your big dog in and let's let him trust him to see if he can play, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to do it during conference season at some point.
Yeah.
With 4 fouls in the 4th, and tell him to go in there and play with 4 fouls and see how he does.
Tate with the ball, tried to split a double team. They give it back to Uchman. It's Uchman, Haney, Gilbert, Ryder McLean, and Blaine Tate, the 5 on the floor for Mountain Home. McLean's going to drive to the middle, and a whistle and a foul. They're going to call a hold. It's the official that was furthest away from the play. It's going to be on Braden Hall, which, it's a good call, but little odd placement there. But
well, he could see it from right here as Ryder's coming straight to him. The official behind him couldn't see that Hall had his hands wrapped up in Ryder's jersey on the front side of things.
Tate gets it into Haney with a fresh 35 on the shot clock. 6:20 to go. Mountain Home trails by 4. Tate now driving in the middle. A couple crossover dribbles back to Uchman. Uchman over to Ryder McLean on the left side. Ryder has it. He's going to drive back to Haney. Thought about a 3. Now gives it back to Gilbert. Gilbert going to drive towards the middle, back to Uchman. To this side to Blaine Tate. 15 on the shot clock. Tate's going to drive to the middle. Takes a lot of contact. Throws it off the window and good. And it's a 2-point game.
Man, he's slippery down inside that lane, isn't he?
He really is. Blaine Tate, he has 8 points so far. They've all been layups. And now it's a 2-point game. Mountain Home needing a stop big time here. Now it's to Rosenbaum. They'll kick it out. A deep 3 on the way. This one's good. So every time Cabot needs a bucket, they get one. And this one's from Braden Hall, who's got 5. He's got 10 points now. And now Mountain Home trails by 5. That was a deep 3. That was about the 28-foot line.
Yeah, I was actually kind of excited he was taking that shot, but it was
Gilbert,
a 100% shot.
And Gilbert hits a turnaround jumper on the other end. I mean, both teams are starting to hit shots now. So
Yep.
Cabot with the ball now across the timeline. Met by Tate. Little extended pressure by Mountain Home. Now it comes to this side to Swanson.
Can you get 3 stops in a row if you're Mountain Home? That's what you're looking for right now.
This is bounced down, a little 10-foot hook shot. This one is short. Offensive rebound right back to Hines. A 3-pointer on the way. This one rattles around, won't go, and it's knocked out of Haney's hands. And
he's saying it's off of red, or it's off of black, going Mountain Home's way.
Yep, it's going to be Mountain Home basketball again. I'm sure this official's nice, man, but he needs to at least point. That's my thing. I'm certified to officiate, so I'm a stickler for stuff like that. But we digress. He made the right call. Anyway, Blake Tate has the basketball. They kick it to Rhett Gilbert. His one to tie the game. This one is missed and rebounded by Cabot. Good look for Gilbert there. You'll live with that look.
No, absolutely.
Now it's come down to Hall. Floater. This one is missed. Haney got his hands on it. It's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Cabot, and it's going to go to Mountain Home.
There's 2 stops in a row if you're Mountain
Yeah.
Home. Now you got to just get something to fall on the other end and try to regain this lead.
Fulcher likes to do a lot of things in practice where he has them get a stop, a score, and a stop. So this is a good situation they do in practice all the time. Blaine Tate between the circles, hand off to Rhett Gilbert. Braden Dewey, I imagine, will be coming back in at some point. Ryder McLean wants to tie the game, and he does. A lot of contact on the shot, and we're tied.
Good job there, Ryder. Nice little set play by the Bombers coming off, and Ryder stepped right into that three wide open. So there's your stop, there's your score. Let's see if we can get a stop. They're going to get blamed with the ball.
They're going to get blamed with that. That's his first foul, so it doesn't really hurt anything. That's the third foul on the Bombers, though, in this quarter.
I think fourth.
That's the fourth foul, excuse me. I wrote it down the wrong place. So now Cabot will be in the bonus for the remainder of the fourth period of action. Rosenbaum will throw in on the 28-foot line. They'll come back out to Hines. Comes back to this side to Vance. Ball stolen. Blaine Tate comes up with it. Blaine Tate splits the double team, goes to the Euro step. The scoop shot won't go. It should be goaltending. It was on the backboard. That should be a goaltend. Was blocked, but if they thought it was even with the rim, it might not be goaltending. Joel Kosh.
The officials are going to talk about it right here. They did. Blaine threw it up on the backboard.
It was still even with the rim, so it should be a goaltend.
He said never got above the rim.
Never got above the rim. Well, I could see it better from here than he can. So 4 minutes to go here in this one. Bombers, they are tied, trying to take the lead.
Our fan down here has got on video. He's saying he's got on video that it didn't.
Well, he doesn't know anything.
We got to trust him, right?
He doesn't know anything.
He actually stood up and said, I've got it on video if you want to see it.
He can keep his video. Blaine Tate makes the first free throw. He's got 9 points now, trying to get a double digit. Should have been a lane violation, but he makes both free throws, and Mountain Home has the lead. So it is 36-34 in favor of the Bombers. As backdoor pass, good reverse layup, and we're tied again. Nate Vance ties the game. And that's his first points of the game. 36-36. Blaine Tate splits the double team, gives it to McLean, left corner three, won't go. Uchman taps it backwards, gives it to Tate. Tate on the baseline along Uchman, reverse layup of his own, and the Bombers have the lead.
Great, there's where Uchman's athleticism comes in. He runs in, goes up, uses the rim as a defender, goes on the opposite side, hits the reverse layup.
So 3:20 to go in this one. Cabot with the ball. Goddard almost lost it. They now go to the corner, comes back this way to Vance. Vance puts up the jumper. This one won't go. Hall got the offensive rebound, puts it back up, and he's whistled for a foul. Tell you what, Braden Hall can play a little bit. He's good on the glass.
Ryder had him boxed out, and Hall just outworked him and went and got it, and then drew the foul.
They got some big kids with Cabot, not necessarily height-wise, but they're all strong. They're all stocky. They're strong. It seems like every kid they're throwing out there is like 6 foot tall, 6'2", somewhere in there. As this free throw was missed for Braden Hall. I'll tell you what, Braden Hall's their leading scorer. He's got 5, 7, 10. He's got 10 points so far. I knew he was in double digits, but not real good at math in my head. As the second free throw by Hall is good, but the lead is down to 1. Mountain Home still has the lead. Now keep in mind, they've been doing all this with Braden Dewey on the bench with 4 fouls as he comes back into the game now. 3 minutes to go. Uchman to the corner, Gilbert. Gilbert trying to find Dewey there, but he had backside help that was going to pick that pass away. Tate with the ball, back to Ryder McLean. McLean works to the middle, goes to the hesitation, floater is missed, and rebounded by Cabot. Coming on the other way, Vance has the ball in the low block, kicks it out, three-pointer by Parker Hines is good. And it's a 2-point game, Cabot on the high side. So another three for Parker Hines. He's got 8 points. It's his second three of the game.
How does Mountain Home respond? It's our 5th lead change of the game right here. How does Mountain Home respond right here?
Uchman with the ball back to Tate. Tate gets the screen from Uchman, tried to split the double team as it's stolen. Cabot has numbers, 4-on-2. They push it ahead to Goddard. Goddard got to put it off the rim. It's good, and it's a 4-point game now, and a whistle and a timeout. Josh Fulcher will take his first one. It is 42-38 with 2:14 remaining in the ball game. We're going to take a short little break. This is Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7 and the Bomber Sports Network.
Hi, this is Katie. It's basketball season, and Farmers and Merchants Bank is cheering on the Mountain Home Bombers. We applaud the extra effort athletes, coaches, and band members contribute to make our school activities such a fun part of our community. Like you, working as a team to help you reach our goals is Farmers and Merchants Bank's game plan for success. Farmers and Merchants Bank. Finally, a bank in your corner. Go Bombers. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Since 1960.
Back here in Searcy, Mountain Home now trailing by 4. Not the largest deficit of the game. It got up to 6 points at one point for Cabot, but How's Mountain Home respond here out of this?
Yeah, I think it was kind of actually, I think, did Cabot call that timeout right there?
No, Mountain Home did.
Oh, Mountain Home did, okay.
Yeah, that was the first timeout they called. But.
Okay, I thought, anyways, they're going to be able to set up a play right here, and, you want to get something going to the rim, I think, and try to feed Dewey, get him back in there. This is where we need a score, stop, and a score to get right back in this game. Take the lead if we can, if one of those happens to be a 3.
Approaching the 2-minute mark here, Tate with the ball. He's going to give it back up top to Gilbert. Gilbert's going to put up the right wing 3. This one's good. It's a 1-point game.
What a great little design play. Kind of a screen-the-screener play as Rhett comes off the backside, steps wide open into 3. There's our score. Let's get a stop right here.
So now it's given to Hall, who's done all the damage here in this second half. They're going to give it back to Rosenbaum. Looks like Mountain Home's kind of man-to-man, kind of matchup a little bit.
We're in that matchup zone.
Yep. So now Goddard lost the ball off his leg. They're going to stay. It's going to stay with Cabot with 16 on the shot clock.
Ooh, Blaine Tate knew it was off of him too. He was wanting that call bad. Blaine knocked it off. It looked like the leg of the
Blaine's got really good hands.
He does.
Minute 40 to go in this one. Bombers trail by 1. As they get into the backcourt, dangerous pass. Hall comes up with it. Looked like a wide receiver going up for that one. Down to 10 on the shot clock. They give it this side to Goddard. Goddard the handoff to Vance. Back up top, 3-pointer by Rosenbaum is good.
Yeah, he had a hand in his face. Uchman was right there in his face. He was able to hit the contested 3. Good shot by Cabot.
Yeah, great shot. Minute 20 to go. Blaine Tate with the ball. They give it over to McLean. McLean back to Tate. He wants the left corner 3. This one's good.
Wow.
And it's a 1-point game again.
What a game we got as Mountain Home takes a quick timeout right here.
1:10 to go in this one. We got a down home Donnybrook here in Searcy. Cabot with the lead, 45-44. They'll have the ball after this timeout. We'll take a break. This is Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7. And it's going to be a 60-second timeout. We'll be back in just a moment.
Are you building a new house, not sure where the property lines are? Strider Consulting can help. They're a civil engineering and land surveying firm located at 1029 Highway 201 north of Mountain Home. With over 23 years in the business, Strider Consulting has the experience and expertise to bring your project to life. Visit strider.consulting to see their full list of services and request your quote today. Strider Consulting is a proud supporter of Mountain Home Bombers athletics. Strider Consulting, engineering our future.
United Country Real Estate of Mountain Home is the largest seller of rural real estate in the United States. With United Country, you'll find trust and integrity, integral parts of their high standards. As a seller, you'll benefit from United Country's unique and proven marketing system. You owe it to yourself to call the #1 team in the nation today at 425-3820. United Country Real Estate, proud supporters of our Mountain Home Bombers.
White River Material.
Back here in Searcy, ready to get things going again here. Minute 10 to go. Cabot with the basketball. Mountain Home hit a big 3 to cut it to 1.
I think Cabot's always answered, though. Every time we've had a chance, they've come in and hit a big shot to answer.
These are two really good teams playing against each other. This is a high-level matchup. This is back to Goddard. Goddard going to try to hand it off to Hall. Gets it to him. Now back to Rosenbaum, who hit that last 3. Goddard has it now. Not a big three-point threat. They get it to the corner. Nate Vance, he's hit a 3. Goddard has it now. 45 seconds to go. 10 on the shot clock. They give it to Hall. Back to Rosenbaum. Baum driving. He's met by Dewey, and he puts it off the window. This one's good. A good reverse layup, and now it's a 3-point game.
Wow, what a great shot right there. Good
body
control.
I was worried about Dewey getting his last foul. Shot clock turned off. Bombers trail by 3. McLean's going to put up the 3. Top of the key. He's got it.
Let's go.
Ball game is tied with 20 seconds to go.
Here we go. Mountain Home's got to have a stop. Cabot's going to get the last shot of the game. Can Mountain Home get a big stop right here?
Rosenbaum driving. A lot of contact. Puts it off the window. A lot of contact. Hook shot won't go. Offensive rebound by Goddard won't go. Rebounded by Dewey. 4 seconds to go. And Josh Fulcher wants a timeout.
Wow.
They might put time back on, though. 2.9 seconds to go. We're tied at 47.
3 offensive rebounds at the goal right there for Russellville. They had a chance to put in. Mountain Home had hands on the ball. We were finally able to secure it and come away with it.
We're going to take a quick break. Actually, we're going to keep it here. We're going to keep it here. Yeah, we'll keep it here. So 2.9 seconds to go. Mountain Home has the ball. They'll have 2 timeouts remaining, so they have enough to run into any trouble that might come up here. What do you do here if you're Josh Fulcher?
You know, here's the deal. If you're Cabot, I think you got a foul. if you're Cabot, right? I think
Yeah.
you're thinking that. They
got fouls
two
to give.
fouls. They got
Yeah.
fouls to give. I think that he's talking about that. Mountain Home, you're trying to throw something deep. 2.9 seconds. We're inbounding the ball on the far sideline, just even with the free throw line. So we've got 75 feet or so to go before we even try to get a score here, 80 feet, And so I think you got to throw something. I think we're looking at something deep. Going to try to throw a jump ball up down to Dewey. Let Dewey catch it. Christian Leitner-esque.
The other thing I've seen happen before a lot of teams will do is they'll throw that pass as soon as it's made, timeout again, and you have a more favorable spot.
You can maybe do that.
I saw that a couple times last year. So it's McLean, Gilbert, Tate, Dewey, and Braxton Carson who's going to throw in, I believe. Braxton got a little baseball experience, so he might go a little long here. So 2.9 to go. They're rushing everyone out of the huddle again because, again, we're just not ahead of schedule enough. Braxton will throw in. Looking. They get it into Tate. Down to 2 seconds. Down to 1. He puts it up at the horn. Oh, he just missed it. We're going to overtime.
What a great game.
That was a good look.
It looked like he was right in front of us. It looked like he was going to go the whole time.
Well, we got some extra basketball here. They're going to put 4 minutes on the board, and we're going to play some overtime here in Searcy. We'll take a short little break and bring you some overtime basketball here in Searcy. This is Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
The community of Mountain Home continues to be committed to the Bombers, just as Centennial is committed to their customers. Perseverance, commitment, and resilience are key ingredients for success both on and off the field of play. Whether you are cheering on the Bombers, starting a new business, or planning for the future, Centennial is here for all of life's moments. Let them be your partner. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Katie. It's basketball season, and Farmers and Merchants Bank is cheering on the Mountain Home Bombers. We applaud the extra effort athletes, coaches, and band members contribute to make our school activities such a fun part of our community. Like you, working as a team to help you reach our goals is Farmers and Merchants Bank's game plan for success. Farmers and Merchants Bank. Finally, a bank in your corner. Go Bombers. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Since 1965, Harold Tucker Auto.
The well-being of this fan in front of us who is all in, and he's like, I don't know. If they lose this game, I wonder how he's going to end up tonight.
Yeah, it's real fun to have people like that, though, no matter who it is. If we have people like that, we'd be like, he's the coolest thing ever.
He's not doing anything bad. He's just cheering hard for his team. He loves it.
He loves his Cabot Panthers. I can respect that. Tip is controlled by Mountain Home, and they're still moving from right to left. They will be shooting on the same goal they have been. Tate with the basketball.
The fouls do not reset, so Mountain Home has 5 fouls, so Cabot is in the bonus.
Gilbert pulls up, right elbow jumper is missed and rebounded by Cabot. Cabot possessed the basketball now. They're going to drive to the middle. A lot of contact away from the ball. Should have been an illegal screen, but they let it go. They give it off to Vance. Vance, a couple crossover moves against Tate, down to 20 on the shot clock.
I think it was one of those ones that looked worse than it was. I think Rhett was just a little bit off balance.
A lot of contact there. Hall missed the jumper. That could have been Braden Dewey's 5th foul, but they let it go. Tate with the ball now, 3:18 to go in the overtime period.
I think Mountain Home's going to try to slow this game down and try to minimize the amount of possession, especially with their best player with 4 fouls.
So Tate has it now up top to McLean. He'll put up the top of the key 3. This one is missed. Dewey tried to track it down. He was a good box out by Colton Rosenbaum, and we're still scoreless here in overtime.
That's the 35th rebound by Cabot in this game.
Cabot with the ball now. They hand it off to Vance. It got tipped away. They save it from a backcourt violation. Still 20 on the shot clock. Vance has it. Got to drive to the middle. Might have pushed off a little bit. Jumper is missed. Almost got his own offensive rebound. It comes down to the hands of Ryder McLean.
Yeah, you knew he missed it as soon as he shot because he followed it quickly.
Tate has it. Gilbert to the right corner for 3. He's got it! And the Bombers lead by 3 in overtime.
Blaine Tate right here gets both feet in the paint. Rhett runs and sprints to the corner. That's exactly how you draw up transition offense.
It's a great ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Bombers lead by 3, 2:20 to go. Up top, Goddard puts up the 3. This one is missed and rebounded by Levi Uchman.
Mountain Home slowing down the game. 2 minutes left. We can shoot this ball with well under 1:40 on the clock here.
Blaine Tate with the basketball. We're approaching the 2-minute mark here in the overtime session. Gilbert now looking back to Dewey. Dewey to Ryder McLean. He's going to drive in the middle. He's got a step on him, turns around, jumper. This one falls in.
Ryder's
it's a 5-point game.
Great little fall away shot by Ryder right there. And man, Mountain Home's feeling it up 2 possessions now.
It's a 5-point game, a minute 40 to go. Good spin move,
Dewey
and Parker Hines, and I think Dewey might have just fouled out. He did.
He did.
So Braden Dewey, that's it for the ball game. He's got 11 points and 5 fouls. So
yeah, Rhett's down there talking to him, saying, Dewey, I had him. I was on the inside, man. Just let me go. And he was in a bad position. Don't come over and make that foul. But that's all right. That's all right. Who's going to step up big for Mountain Home?
So it's going to be Braxton Carson who'll come back in. They'll kind of go with a smaller lineup as Carson will come in for Dewey. They get about 30 seconds to get Dewey off the floor while Fulcher and Morris confer about who to put in. So they're going to put Braxton Carson out there. Braxton Carson, pretty good shooter, probably a top 2 defender on our team.
Smart player, real headsy player.
Yeah.
He's a senior. He's been around the game. He's going to have to go rebound, though.
Of course, all 4 dudes or 5 dudes that are waiting on the bench as this free throw is good. Cuts it to 4. All of those dudes on the bench were a good option that have been in so far.
Absolutely, yep. Parker Hines, that's a great little play. Nice little spin move. He's a good little point guard.
4-point game. Hines' second free throw off the heel of the iron. Braxton Carson comes in, just saves it, and it comes down to Ryder McLean. Again, that's another senior move right there.
Huge missed free throw right there. Mountain Home still up 2 possessions here with a minute 30 on the clock.
Tate with the basketball, 90 seconds to go. Gilbert with it now to Ryder McLean. Ryder McLean wants the kill shot here from the right elbow. This one is missed and rebounded down to Cabot. Goddard with it now. He'll skip it to this side of one of his guards. He'll come to the corner to Swanson. Bounce down to Goddard. Looked like he might have stepped on the baseline. A lot of contact. They're going to let it go. Carson pops right back up. Carson, a really good defender. Comes back to the far side. Rosenbaum driving, whistle, and a foul. He missed the shot, but he'll go to the free throw line for a pair of free throws.
Yeah, Mountain Home's just been caught on defensive kind of transitions here a little bit. Uchman got caught behind his player, and he took it straight to the hole.
So we're going to have a timeout here. Josh Fulcher wants to talk real quick. It's a 30-second timeout. Both teams got an extra timeout in the overtime session. We'll take a short little break. Minute 4 remaining. Bombers lead 52-48. This is Bomber basketball. Classic Hits 101.7.
Don't let an injury keep you down. Board-certified orthopedic surgeons Dr. Win Moore and Dr. Ed Roeder at Baxter Health Bone and Joint Clinic are ready to treat athletes of all ages. Doctors Moore, Roeder, and their staff integrate high-quality, compassionate care with innovative treatment and years of experience. Baxter Health Bone and Joint Clinic will get you back to doing what you love. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call 870-424-4710 or visit baxterhealth.org.
Discover the
here in Searcy, Arkansas. They didn't shoot a free throw yet, did they? I can't remember. They did not shoot a free throw. So there's going to be 2 free throws coming. Minute 4 remaining. Bombers with the lead still. Now, Mountain Home, they've got some good looks here, but they're going to be without their best player, Braden Dewey, for the remainder of the game, however long that may be.
Yeah, they are, and, this is a great learning experience. They still are up 2 possessions right now with Cabot at the free throw line. So regardless, you're going to have the ball up 2 with a minute 4 left and 40 seconds on the shot clock. Yeah, 40 seconds on the shot clock.
Yeah, whatever you have here. So Cabot's had some woes at the free throw line. They've missed 5 free throws so far.
Here's the deal. If you can go score on your next possession, it puts you up 2 with less than 30 seconds left. You got to feel good about your chances in this game.
So the first free throw from Rosenbaum is good. That didn't even hit the rim. Now he'll have the second one. Rosenbaum's got 10 points, make it 11. Pending this second free throw, this one is good, and it's a 2-point game with a minute 4 to go. Cabot extending some pressure here, just a little bit. Less than a minute to go now. Blaine Tate with the basketball to the right, just to the right side of the circle.
Need a score to seal this game right here.
Tate with it, goes behind the back, gives it off to Uchman. Uchman lost the handle, picks it back up. They'll give it to Gilbert. Gilbert with it, 15 on the shot clock. Back to Tate. Tate looking, down to 10 on the shot clock. Real patient here. Gonna break his guy down, gives it out. Ryder McLean gonna drive inside, met by a double team. 3 by Tate on the way is good! A 5-point game with 30 seconds to go!
Ryder McLean, great job getting down both feet in the paint, turn around, kicking it out. Blaine Tate with the ceiling 3-point to put us up 5 with 30 seconds.
It is 55-50. Cabot calls timeout. We will take one with them. This is Bomber Basketball, Classic Hits 101.7 and the Bomber Sports Network.
Hi, Hi, this
Deacon,
is
go
Katie.
check.
It's basketball season, and Farmers and Merchants Bank is cheering on the Mountain Home Bombers. We applaud the extra effort athletes, coaches, and band members contribute to make our school activities such a fun part of our community. Like you, working as a team to help you reach our goals is Farmers and Merchants Bank's game plan for success. Farmers and Merchants Bank. Finally, a bank in your corner. Go Bombers. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Since 1965, Harold Tucker Auto Parts has been serving the Twin Lakes area. Thank you, Twin Lakes area. See Harold Tucker Auto Parts for parts both foreign and domestic. From parts for automobiles to parts for mowers. They have custom-built hydraulic hoses and welding supplies too. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30. Harold Tucker Auto Parts, your bumper-to-bumper auto specialist. Family-owned and 3 generations strong. Harold Tucker Auto Parts, proud to sponsor the Mountain Home Bombers. 810 South Street, Mountain Home, 425.
Back here in Searcy, clock's running now. We were a little early out of the timeout. Now they come down to Rosenbaum. Now that's down to Goddard on the block. This one is missed. Haney got a hand on it, but it stepped on the baseline. It's out of bounds. They didn't call it. And a layup is good by Goddard. And it makes it a 3-point game with 16.7 seconds to go. We're going to see it's called by Cabot.
Yep, timeout, full timeout left.
It's a full, we're trying to see what the timeout is, so it's going to be a full timeout. So we'll take a short little break here. 16.7 to go. Bombers with the lead, 55-52. This is Bomber Basketball, Classic Hits 101.7.
Use your smile to change the world, but don't let the world change your smile. North Arkansas Dental Group, formerly known as Coleman Family Dentistry, is a proud supporter of Mountain Home Bombers. A family-friendly dental office providing a state-of-the-art clinic, North Arkansas Dental Group is dedicated to you, your health, and especially your smile. Visit us at our new location at 2338 Highway 62 West or call 870-424-4670. Go Bombers.
Back here in Searcy, we're a big ball of emotion up here. Everybody's really high tense. We're going to need some nitroglycerin around here, but this is fun. This is really good.
This is great. Both teams right here, both teams have played an excellent game.
Yeah.
Cabot's done awesome. They've scored when they needed to. Mountain Home has done awesome. They've scored when they've needed to. This is one you hate to see somebody lose, but both teams are going to gain from this game later in the year. All right, so Mountain Home's up 3 with 16.7 seconds left, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're Cabot, you have to foul. Mountain Home's got to get to the line because there's no shot clock going on here. So you see Mountain Home has put in their best free throw shooters. I look for Rhett or Blaine to get to the ball and get it right here.
Braxton will throw in. Braxton Carson looking. Mountain Home still has 2 timeouts if they need them. Looking, gets it into Uchman, a whistle and a quick foul. Cabot still has 2 fouls to give.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. That's going to benefit Mountain Home a lot right here. They got to foul quickly.
Yeah. So 16 seconds to go. Still in not an amazing spot to inbound the ball. Braxton Carson will be the trigger man. It's Uchman, McLean, Tate, and Gilbert, the 5 on the floor for Mountain Home. Braxton looking, gets it into Ryder McLean. They bounce it back to Carson. A dangerous pass, a whistle and a foul.
That should be intentional. That should be an intentional foul right there. Fulcher's asking for it. That was a straight 2-hand shove to the face.
So that is the 4th foul.
Now Mountain Home will be shooting free throws right here.
They get the ball into Tate. They give it to Tate. Tate running down the floor and a whistle and a foul. That's going to send Blaine Tate to the free throw line. Blaine Tate, he's had an excellent game so far. He's got 13 points. He leads all scorers right now.
Tate is
he's a dude.
He's a dude. He's able to handle the ball very well right here, and you just need him to make one of these.
Hey, and this
right
this is where this new rule will come in. Yep. No more 1-and-1.
That's right.
So he's going to have 2 free throws here.
We were able to burn 6 seconds off the clock during that deal.
So Tate's first free throw, got it.
Yes, that's the one you want to see go down, that first one. That makes this second one a lot easier right here. That's going to make it a 2-possession game with 10 seconds left. All Mountain Home has to do is not foul.
So Kobaninski will come into the game for defense, by the way. So Tate will have the second free throw. It's a 2-possession game. Second free throw. This one is good.
Job, Blaine, that a boy. Blaine's going to slow play it on the deal so they can't run the ball in. 9 seconds, 8 seconds. They're going to try to go quick.
Shot out the window. Whistle is good. Count it and 1. So it's 57-54 now. They're going to get to Rhett Gilbert, which it wasn't on Rhett, but I don't think anybody really cares at this point. So the basket's good. That was Parker Hines who hit that shot. He's got 3 in the overtime. He's got 8 in the game. So this is an interesting situation. So he might try to miss this one. 6.1 to go. This one high arcing. There it is. Tried to miss it. Offensive rebound. A lot of contact. This one will go out the window. Count it, and one.
And we got the foul. He's going to have a chance to tie the game right here after an offensive rebound.
So Coben's going to get called for the foul.
He didn't miss it on purpose,
No.
but they just were able to out-rebound.
Well, the new way, and they're going to bring Dover and Haney in for rebounding. The new way that they're teaching people how to miss it, high arc it and let it get that big bounce on the rim. So it might not look intentional, but it's a lot of teams practice that now.
Here's a chance to tie with 2 seconds left. We might
This
have
would tie
extra bonus basketball.
This would tie it. Hall's free throw. This one is missed and rebounded by Blaine Tate. Three-pointer on the way.
Well,
Is
they
no
call the
good, but
timeout. They call
Cabot
the
calls timeout.
They call the timeout. The offensive
Yes.
rebound was there. There should be about 0.5 seconds left on the clock. 0.5.
So we'll see. We're going to keep it here. I know it's a timeout
Let's
for
see
Cabot.
if our video guy has a video down here.
So
He said
Cabot,
1 second. They're saying 1 second on the
that's
clock.
about what I thought. So Cabot will have the ball with 1 second remaining. It's going to be on the far sideline on the 28-foot line. So Cabot might get a decent shot at this. So they're going to bring in Owen Swanson.
Somebody needs to go check on our boy down here and make sure he's okay, our Cabot super
Yeah.
fan.
So we're going to keep it here. This is still overtime, but what a great game so far. This has been fantastic.
Excellent. Yeah, right now, Mountain Home's up 1. Here's the biggest thing. You can't foul. You're in the bonus. You're going to put Cabot at the free throw line. You cannot foul. You have to play defense straight up. You got to make them catch something going away from the basket. You can't give them something moving to the basket right there. You know, it's one of those calls. Cabot's coach called a timeout. If that shot goes down, he's probably kicking himself. But now that they missed it, they've got the opportunity right here.
That was just a real scramble of a play right there. So we're going to set it for you. 1 second remaining. Cabot has the ball. Cabot will have 1 timeout remaining. Mountain Home will have 2. You might see Mountain Home call another timeout here to see what group of people that they have on the floor for Cabot. So it'll be on the 28-foot line, about even with the edge of the coach's box. So it's Dover, McLean, Haney, Uchman, and Blaine Tate. Pretty big lineup out there for Mountain Home. 1 second remaining.
Here we go.
It's going to be Rosenbaum to throw in. Rosenbaum looking, and
timeout Mountain Home. You're right, Dylan.
Timeout for Mountain Home as Fulcher wants to call timeout, talk things over real quick, as it's going to be a 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it here just in case because it's kind of a weird little spot. They might get them out pretty quickly, so it's a 30-second timeout. Both sides have 1 left.
It seemed like that Cabot had the ball. How was Mountain Home able to
You're
call
able to do it.
timeout?
As long as they don't inbound it, you can still call timeout as long as they have it.
As a defensive player,
yes.
you can?
Yes.
Okay.
So as long as they're not in the
possession,
if he's no, I have it wrong. Excuse me. So if he's calling it before he gets the ball, then he can still do that. So I mean, the time for that message to get from one side of the floor to the other,
might take
might take that time. So
right,
Rosenbaum to throw in. Looking. They get it in to Swanson. 3 on the way. Missed it, and the Bombers win!
Let's go. What a gritty win by the Bombers. Excellent job by your Mountain Home Bombers.
57-56. Bombers win and move to 6-1. What a win by the Mountain Home Bombers.
Heck yeah.
57-56. We're going to take a short little break. We're going to catch our breath. Might need to hit the oxygen tank real quick and bring you the post-game show and the player of the game. But the Mountain Home Bombers win 57-56. This is Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7 and the Bomber Sports Network.
Use your smile to change the world, but don't let the world change
All right,
your smile.
That's a good game.
Arkansas Dental Group, formerly known as Coleman Family Dentistry, is a proud supporter of Mountain Home Bombers.
What I'm going to do is
a family-friendly dental office providing a state-of-the-art clinic.
They put 12 minutes. Yeah, they put 12 minutes on the clock.
Especially your smile. Visit us at our new location at 2338 Highway 62 West, or call 870-424-4670. Go Bombers!
So we have to come back quick, huh?
If you're tired
Dylan?
of
We'll
buffering
have to wrap this one up.
you need to experience Next, powered by NAEC's fiber optic internet. With service
There's a lot to wrap up.
Next internet is the definition of
Oh,
high
let's
speed.
do some math.
Plans start at just
Coleman didn't score. 6, 8, 10, 13.
895-3221 or visiting MyNextFiber.com.
7 lead changes
You may
and 3
also
ties.
subscribe by visiting North Arkansas
7th
Electric
lead change was the
Cooperative
difference. It was a start in overtime.
Are you building a new house?
See.
Not sure where the property lines are? Strider Consulting can help. They're a civil engineering and land surveying firm located at 1029
5,
Highway
6,
201 north
8.
of Mountain Home. With over 23 years in the business, Strider Consulting has the experience and expertise to bring your project to life. Visit strider.consulting to see their full list of services and request your quote today. Strider Consulting is a proud supporter of Mountain Home Bombers athletics. Strider Consulting, engineering our future.
United Country Real Estate of Mountain Home is the largest seller of rural real estate in the United States. With United Country, you'll find trust and integrity, integral parts of their high standards. As a seller, you'll benefit from United Country's unique and proven marketing system. You owe it to yourself to call the #1 team in the nation today at 425-3820. United Country Real Estate, proud supporters of our Mountain Home Bombers.
White River Materials has earned a reputation for producing industry-leading high-quality results. They have the experience and equipment to perform each project quickly, safely, and cost-efficiently. Privately owned and operated, White River Materials prides themselves in quality work with the customer's best interest in mind. If you need limestone or concrete products, or someone to do the job correctly the first time, give White River Materials a call today at 425-3431 or 425-4510.
When the time comes to consider home care for a loved one, let First Choice Home Care make it a simple and easy process for everyone. With trained PCAs and CNAs, we will treat your loved ones like our family. With 10 offices around the state of Arkansas and award-winning care, let us show you why First Choice Home Care is the best choice. Give us a call today, 870-222-0088, or visit us on the web at www.firstchoicehomecare.net. And as always, go Bombers.
ASC Warranty is proud to support the Mountain Home Bombers. ASC Warranty provides dealers with vehicle protection plans for any vehicle in their inventory. ASC Warranty's greatest assets are the people that make up the ASC team. The work ethic and dedication to consistently superior services provided by all of their employees are second to none. ASC Warranty is proud to say the Bombers have the same values. ASC Warranty is one of your biggest fans. They will be cheering you on every step of the way. Go Bombers! Don't let an injury keep you down. Board-certified orthopedic surgeons Dr. Win Moore and Dr. Ed Roeder at Baxter Health Bone and Joint Clinic are ready to treat athletes of all ages. Doctors Moore, Roeder, and their staff integrate high-quality, compassionate care with innovative treatment and years of experience. Baxter Health Bone and Joint Clinic will get you back to doing what you love. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call 870-424-4710 or visit baxterhealth.org.
Discover the refreshing difference at Baxter Real Estate Company. While they welcome new faces, their agents are seasoned experts in the realm of real estate, particularly the captivating Twin Lakes area. With a treasure trove of knowledge and years of experience under their belts, their team offers unrivaled guidance to fulfill your property dreams. The area is experiencing a rise in listing inventory. Whether buying or selling, trust their experts to navigate the market with finesse. Baxter Real Estate Company, the Twin Lakes area's best choice for local realtors to help you find that perfect property.
Brad, what are you doing?
I'm resizing all my boxes.
Why?
New math. Everyone's doing it. The Big 10 equals 12, the Big 12 equals 18, and the Pac-12 now equals 4. And I have Traeger, Samsung, Sony, and Sonos systems that fit in all kinds of boxes, so I'm resizing.
People don't care about your boxes, just the stuff that's in them.
Yeah, well, 10 out of 8 people like our big boxes better. Folks, come see all of our different sized boxes next to Walmart Mountain Home or at BigBoxBrad.com. Touchdown! 5 points.
The community of Mountain Home continues to be committed to the Bombers, just as Centennial is committed to their customers. Perseverance, commitment, and resilience are key ingredients for success both on and off the field of play. Whether you are cheering on the Bombers, starting a new business, or planning for the future, Centennial is here for all of life's moments. Let them be your partner. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Katie. It's basketball season, and Farmers and Merchants Bank is cheering on the Mountain Home Bombers. We applaud the extra effort athletes, coaches, and band members contribute to make our school activities such a fun part of our community. Like you, working as a team to help you reach our goals is Farmers and Merchants Bank's game plan for success. Farmers and Merchants Bank. Finally, a bank in your corner. Go Bombers. Member F.
Searcy, Arkansas. Believe it or not, there is another game today after that exciting contest. We finally caught our breath over here. This is the Baxter Health pregame show. Baxter Health, board-certified orthopedic surgeons Dr. Winmore and Dr. Roeder make it their mission to provide patients with the highest quality of orthopedic care. When things are at their worst, they're at their best. Quick little preview for you. Mountain Home comes into this one with a record of 5-4. They've lost 2 straight here in the Searcy Lion Invitational. They're going to try to get back on the winning side. Southside is 4-2, and they've lost their last 2 after starting 4-0. Have the starters for Mountain Home: Jayla Yonkers, Parker Husky, Anna McCarn, Lakin Moore, and Witten Coleman. Don't know anything about Southside just yet, but we'll get those here in just a moment. We'll take a short little break, bring you some more of the pregame show. This is Lady Bomber basketball on Classic Hits 101.7. Back here at Searcy Lion Arena, it's time almost for the Clear Results Glass opening tip-off of the ball game. That was the completion of the Baxter Health pregame show. Glad you're here with us alongside my partner Brad Coleman. Hoping for another exciting this one for the Bombers.
Yeah, I hope it's not that exciting. I hope the Lady Bombers jump on this team early and just take care of business. This is, we like to call them get-right games, right? The Lady Bombers have lost 2 in a row to some really good competition. Searcy, who's 6-1 now. Cabot, who's now 7-0, got the better of the Lady Bombers. This Batesville Southside team, they were able to come in. They started the season 4-0. They've dropped their last 2 to Cabot and the Batesville team. And so here, these are 2 teams that have both had 2 losses in a row. Who's gonna right the ship into today's game?
So Mountain Home will be the visiting team today. They're in their road blue uniforms with gold stripes down the side, white numerals, and a little gold trim. Southside in their home uniforms, covered in white, little blue trim, blue numerals and numbers, and Mountain Home controls the tip-off, and we're underway here in Searcy. Mountain Home wins the tip. Coleman has it. Back to Lakin Moore up top to the left side, Jayla Yonkers.
Looks
back
like
to Coleman.
3-2 zone here that Southside's in.
Lakin Moore, a deep 3, she banks it in.
Every game she started the game with a bank, we've won this year.
That's a really good stat.
I know, that's right.
That's in depth, ladies and gentlemen.
Mountain Home's got a full court kind of press right here. Going to try to get some easy turnovers, and right here, as soon as I say it, we get one.
Moore has it, pushes ahead to Yonkers. Yonkers going to go with the up and under move, puts it in, and it's a quick 5-0 lead for Mountain Home.
Yeah, this is what Mountain Home's wanting to do to this game.
This comes back to McCants, inbounded over to McKenna Taylor, a 5'5" senior. 30 on the shot clock now, and a whistle and a foul on Witten Coleman. Going to be the first foul of the game.
kind of got caught on that sideline there, trying to stop Southside and just bodied her up a little bit.
Ball's inbounded to Cheney McCants. As this comes down, it's going to be a layup for McKenna Taylor. This one is good, and it's 5-2. Mountain Home with the basketball. Comes to the far side, Lake and Moore, another three on the way. This one's good, back-to-back threes for Lake and Moore, and it's 8-2.
I'm just going to tell you right now, don't let Lakin and Jayla get hot. They're going to come in, and this looks like a game that both of those are going to be able to cook a little bit and get some points for the Lady Bombers.
Yeah, that's not a recipe for success if you let those girls go off.
Turnover here.
Another turnover for Southside as Mountain Home will get the basketball back once again. They'll throw it in from the 28-foot line. This jumper from Parker Husky is good. Let the onslaught begin from downtown. That's the third three already in the first 90 seconds.
Yeah, they threw it right into Parker. She turned around and looked, nobody's guarding me. Said, okay, I'll just take this shot.
The score in the arena is wrong. It should be 11-2. Instead, it says 11-5. I think they got it fixed now. So another turnover. Yep. Parker Husky comes up with it. Lake and Moore pushing the basketball now. 6:10 to go in this first quarter. Glad you're here with us. Jayla Yonkers a three, and this one's good.
I'm telling you.
Mountain Home feeling it right now. A quick 14-2 start, and Michael Harville, believe it or not, is not too happy with how this game has started. So we're going to take a short little break here. 6:04 left in the first quarter of action. Lady Bombers lead this one 14-2. They're lighting it up from behind the three-point line. It says Lady Bomber basketball, Classic Hits 101.7.
When the time comes to consider home care for a loved one, let First Choice Home Care make it a simple and easy process for everyone. With trained PCAs and CNAs, we will treat your loved ones like our family. With 10 offices around the state of Arkansas and award-winning care, let us show you why First Choice Home Care is the best choice. Give us a call today, 870-222-0088, or visit us on the web at www.firstchoicehomecare.net. And as always, go Bombers.
ASC Warrant.
Back here in Searcy, the onslaught has begun from behind the three-point line. Mountain Home's already hit 4 threes in this one. Jayla's got, actually, she hit a three.
She hit a three,
yeah. She hit a three. Lakin's got 2. Parker hit 1. The bank's open on Saturday here in Searcy, I guess. 14-2 our score.
Mountain Home now switched up the press a little bit. We're going to kind of a zone diamond press.
14-2 our score. They skip it to McKenna Taylor. Almost lost it. Comes across the timeline now. They get it to the corner. Three-pointer on the way. This one rattles around, won't go. Offensive rebound comes down to the hands of McKenna Taylor. This shot is good off the window, and Taylor has another bucket.
Yeah, kind of got a transition offense right there, and here's Witten taking it right back at him.
Off the window, good.
Good pass ahead by Parker Husky, hitting Witten in stride. Mountain Home trying to get up and down the floor right here.
That was Witten Coleman with the basket. Skip to the far side. McCants trying to break the press. Mountain Home extending their pressure still once again, and it's going to be a 10-second violation. Actually, they're going to be a timeout, so they called it. Well, we're going to see when they called it. So if it's at 24, it should be a 10-second violation, but they'll still give her the timeout. So RSA was at 26 when he called it, which might be true. They might have stopped it late. So we're going to take another short little break here. 16-4 our score, 5:26 left of the first quarter. This is Lady Bomber basketball. Classic Hits 101.7.
Discover the refreshing difference at Baxter Real Estate Company. While they welcome new faces, their agents are seasoned experts in the realm of real estate, particularly the captivating Twin Lakes area. With a treasure trove of knowledge and years of experience under their belts, their team offers unrivaled guidance to fulfill your property dreams. The area is experiencing a rise in listing inventory. Whether buying or selling, trust their experts to navigate the market with finesse. Baxter Real Estate Company, the Twin Lakes area's best choice for local realtors to help you find that.
Ladies and gentlemen, the incomparable Matt Sharp with that great studio ID. He's awesome.
Hey, I'll tell you what
we're
missing.
They just set the ball down. They're starting to count, but anyway, go on.
I'll tell you what we're missing here. Lola and Sammy Fosness.
Yes.
All the parents are missing them right here, right now.
Yes, yes.
I was told that's a huge part of what we're doing, and I think that they're with us today in spirit, so we're going to get a win because of that.
Well, that's a turnover right there. Mountain Home will get the basketball back. 5:14 to go in this first period of action. Been all Mountain Home so far, as Husky will control the basketball. Head coach Dell Leonard in his 25th year coaching. That's a lot of years.
It is.
That's a quarter of a century.
You know, games like this is where playing those really good teams, these teams just look slow.
My goodness.
Yeah,
Parker Husky hits another 3, by the way. Go on.
Yeah, the defense is just not collapsing on you as quick as the Cabots and the Cerseys of the world, and you feel like you got all kinds of time to shoot the ball, and, you know, it's just we're seeing the result of that with hitting shots.
McCants has the basketball. They skip it to the far side. Taylor's got all 4 of their points. Pass picked off by Coleman. 3-on-1 of the Lady Bombers pushing ahead. Jayla Yonkers wide open in front of the rim. This one is good, and it's 21-4 here in this first quarter.
That's the 5th turnover already, leading to a quick 10 points for the Lady Bombers.
Comes at you quick.
It does.
4.5 to go in this first quarter as this one is thrown away. Another turnover. This is the dead ball turnover. It's thrown out of bounds. Mountain Home will get the ball again.
Mountain Home's in a 1-3-1 right now. We already got 21 points halfway through this first quarter right here.
4:26 to go in this first quarter. Lady Bombers with the lead, 21-4. Husky between the circles now. Going to bounce it to the left side to Lake and Moore. Back to Husky up top. It's just a sunk-in zone. McCarn's going to turn around. Nice up and under move. Going to take the contact, a whistle, and a foul. And it's going to send Anna McCarn to the free throw line.
I mean, Dylan, you were here with me last night. You just look at the difference in the active hands that you're seeing. Anna cuts right to the middle of the paint, wide open, nice little up and under move, and you know, she's gonna go to the line right here. And
wow, it kind of died on the rim and fell in, but Anna McCarn's on the board. All 5 starters have scored for Mountain Home now. As looks like Livy Fosness is going to check in here along with Sarah Williams. Sarah's going to come in. Livy's going to have Anna if she hits the second free throw.
Yep, Ashland's coming in.
Ashlyn Estes as well.
Yeah, replacing Jayla Yonkers, Whitten Coleman, and then Anna if she hits.
I'm getting thrown off because the last 2 days, you know, Mountain Home's boys were the visiting team, and then the girls were home, and they switched as Anna McCarn flips around. I keep looking this way for our bench.
Yeah, I know we were on the side over here. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they flipped sides because I don't know why they really did it that way, but
well, I'm glad we did because we hadn't won on the other side of that bench. So that's
this is bounced down to the baseline, and it's going to kick out to Swanson. Swanson tracks it down, makes Sarah Claire miss as this is sent off the window and rebounded by Anna McCarn. Lake and Moore pushing ahead. Moore kicks it to the corner. Sarah Williams 4-3. Oh, give me the hot sauce, Brad Coleman. 25-4. Mountain Home with the lead.
The bucket looks huge right now if you're a Lady Bomber. It doesn't matter who it is, just across the board, the bucket looks big.
If you're Michael Harville, what do you say here?
You just got to just play hard, right?
This shot is missed. Offensive rebound by Swanson, puts it back in. That's a good little play by Lily Swanson, a senior. There's no sophomores on this roster.
There's not.
Literally.
No. And that's what you're looking at if you're him. You're looking at your players still playing hard, going in and getting rebounds and trying to do their best.
This jumper is missed. They got the first 3 Mountain Home has missed so far in this game. 3:10 to go in the first quarter. 25-6 our score. Lady Bombers all in control of this one. This is bounced this side to McKenna Taylor. Bounced to the high post to Branscombe. Picked up by Mountain Home.
Ashlyn Estes coming behind with a nice little turnover there.
2:55 to go. Good up and under move by Lake and Moore. This one is good, and the lead's back to 20.
I mean, it just seems like every turnover that Southside has right now just leading to points for the Lady Bombers. That's 7 turnovers already in this first quarter.
27-6 our score right now. Lady Bombers up 3 touchdowns at the moment. Speaking of which, Fayetteville just got a big win over Bentonville in the Class 7A finals.
Like 22-16, I think was the deal.
And they step on the baseline out of bounds, but that's championship week. This week and next week is Livy Fosness comes in. Whitten Coleman comes back along with Jayla Yonkers. If you ever have a chance to go to the football state finals, I know I went when I was 10 years old to the Bombers when they played Texarkana. I was a little sad, but it's always a cool experience to go to the state finals, merit to the sport. Yonkers, right corner 3. This one is missed everything. And rebounded by Southside. Nobody was there to pick it up. Jayla's just going to pick it up, and she thought about putting up a 3. Could have had a pat to the rim. They'll give it to Ashlyn Estes for 3. This one is good.
Hey, you want another stat?
What's up?
2nd year in a row that Ashlyn Estes has hit a 3 on her mom's birthday. Today's her mom's birthday. She hit a 3 in Branson last year on her mom's birthday. Today she hit a 3 on her mom's birthday.
You know how, like, you go to a restaurant, you say, yeah, it's her birthday, just to get a free dessert. See if we can't just say it's her birthday like every day that we play.
Get a 3. I'm like the Tim Kirchin of high school basketball, I think.
You're something, all right. 30-6 our scores. This one's tipped away. Sarah Williams comes up, or doesn't come up with a good hustle. As a whistle, we'll have a foul. We're going to get Jayla Williams with the foul.
Jayla Yonkers.
Sarah Claire. Jayla Yonkers. Getting tongue-tied over here.
Yeah, Sarah Claire, great defense right there, diving, trying to knock that ball away.
I think I said Jalen Williams, so he's not in this game. I certainly hope not. Minute 36 to go in this first quarter. Lady Bombers up 24. 90 seconds to go now. Southside setting the offense. They're going to come to this side to Cortland Sutton. Sutton going to drive. Little dribble handoff action. Back to Alyssa Hagwood, a junior. Back to Cheney McCants. Couple crossover dribbles. Good defense by Sarah Williams. They switch off. Hagwood has the ball now. She'll put up the jumper. This one is missed. Offensive rebound actually is picked up by Jayla Yonkers, and a whistle and a tie-up. It's going to go to the Southside Southerners. And the next jump ball will go to Mountain Home.
Cortland Sutton, isn't that a player that
Yeah, that's a
played
defensive back in the NFL.
No,
yeah.
I think a receiver for the
I think,
Broncos, isn't it?
I think so. It used to be. Vulture's a Broncos fan. He'd know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he played at SMU.
So it's tipped in the air. Williams comes up with it. Jayla Yonkers, 2-on-1. She tried to give it down to Estes, but it's tipped out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Mountain Home.
Speaking of Sutton, good hustle by Sutton right there for the Southerners to get back. And Mountain Home had a 2-on-1. Jayla tried to hit the offside block. Sutton sprinted down, knocked the ball out of bounds.
This is inbound to Jayla Yonkers, wide open underneath the rim. This one is good, and it's 32-6. So 6 different Lady Bombers have scored. Jayla Yonkers and Lakin Moore both have 8 points. 45 seconds to go. Good spin move by McCann. She's going to put it the floater. This one is missed, but there's a whistle and a foul.
So you're going to get Livy Fostens coming over, trying to help.
That was a foul. She helped up a little too high and then wasn't quick enough to get her hands up. So it's going to go on Livy Fostens. That's her first foul. She's a sophomore. This shot is missed by Cheney McCants.
So her sisters are Lola and Sammy. That's the one. They always keep us parents on our toes when they're at the game here, and so we've missed having them down here. Their dads had to work, so they stayed home with the dad.
Second free throw is missed, and now a foul against Southside as the rebound came down to the hands of Sarah Williams, about 90 feet from the rim. So it's about a 2.9 second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Lady Bombers could really hold for the final shot. Williams over to Estes. Estes coming back this way. She's going to give it up to Coleman. Coleman about had her pass stolen. Coleman's going to go with the scoop shot off the window. Got tipped in the air. 2 Lady Bombers came up with it, and a whistle and a blocking foul. Blocking foul's called along the baseline.
Witten's lucky she didn't get called for travel. She went up left-handed, lost the ball, and her and Livy were fighting for the offensive rebound. Witten came down with it. If she touches that without hitting anything, she's the one that it's going to be a travel.
Coleman comes up with it, and a whistle and a foul going up. It'll send Witten Coleman to the free throw line with 18.9 to go. Lady Bombers on the high side, 32-6. It's been an onslaught.
Can we imagine if we make these 34 points in the first period?
Be on pace for about 120 or 132 points if she makes both of these. Coleman's free throw is good. She's got 3 points. 33-6 now, second free throw. This one is good. It's only the second and third free throw for Mountain Home as they lead 34-6. If they get 2 more points in this quarter, then we'll have the mercy rule in the fourth quarter no matter what happens the rest of the way. This is handed off to Sutton. Sutton gives it back to McCants. McCants goes to the spin move down to 3. Fostes comes up with it. Estes got to put it up, couldn't come up with it, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. So a real slow first quarter as the Lady Bombers come up with a 34-6 lead. We're going to take a short little break and bring you the second quarter of action here from Searcy Lion Arena. Glad you're here with us. We'll take a break. This is Lady Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7 and streaming live on the Bomber Sports Network.
At Knox Orthopedics, they know the pain from an injury demands immediate attention. At Knox, they can fix that. Their 4 highly qualified physicians, Drs. Knox, Rawls, McConnell, and Franklin, make it their priority to see you as soon as possible. You'll benefit from the best in orthopedic medicine with doctors who really care about getting you back to a life that's pain-free. See them at No. 3 Medical Plaza Mountain Home or during clinic hours at Harrison, Salem, and West Plains. Check them out at knoxorthopedics.com.
Use your smile to change the world, but don't let the world change your smile. North Arkansas Dental Group, formerly known as Coleman Family Dentistry, is a proud supporter of Mountain Home Bombers. A family-friendly dental office providing a state-of-the-art clinic, North Arkansas Dental Group is dedicated to you, your health, and especially your smile. Visit us at our new location at 2338 Highway 62 West or call 870-424-4670. Go Bombers.
Back here in Searcy Lion Arena, 34-6 our score. It's been real back and forth game, but really only in one direction. Lady Bombers been dominating so far. As we had a few subs come in at the quarter. Lake and Moore still on the floor, along with Parker Husky and Anna McCarn, but Addison Ferris is on the floor, along with Bailey Rittenberg.
You know, Mountain Home forced 11 turnovers during that first quarter from Southside. 2, 4, 6, 8, 14 points directly off of those turnovers, and that's just simple math on my end. I may have missed some there, but I mean, it was just Mountain Home's the aggressive team right here.
Mountain Home still has the ball. Lake and Moore going to drive. She's going to pull up right elbow jumper. This one's good. Now it will be a running clock in the fourth quarter, no matter what happens the rest of the way.
It's that horse in front of the carriage there, Deacon.
Yeah, there it is. So 36-6 our score. Southside with the basketball. Ryder McLean walked by. He had a good game. Go on.
I was going to say, in games like this, I've talked with coaches and been around high school coaches, talked with them a little bit. You want your team to stay aggressive, okay? So Mountain Home is going to – they may not press. Anything goes in the first half. Second half, you want to pull the dogs off and do all that. But right now, Mountain Home is going to do everything they can. They're going to stay aggressive. They're going to stay play. They may not press, but they still don't want to get in any bad habits because we've got a big game in Valley View coming up on Tuesday.
Pack the hanger for that one. It's neon theme if you're a student listening, so bring your neon colors out. Get the safety vest as we're at 20 under the shot clock. 36-6, Southside with the basketball. Eddington going to drive to the middle, kicks it back out to Carter. Carter going to drive, now back to Eddington. Eddington has the ball up top to McCants. McCants looking, guarded by Moore, down to 5 on the shot clock. She's going the wrong way, away from the basket. I don't think they know how much time there is, and they're going to put the floater up. It should be a shot clock violation. It didn't hit the rim, but Mountain comes up with the ball anyway, so they probably just let that one go. Husky pull-up three. This one is missed. It grazed the front of the rim, and it's controlled and rebounded by Southside. Comes Southside with the basketball. Cheney McCants going to go across the timeline between the circles, bounces to her left, gets a pair of horn screens, comes back, picks up her dribble.
Yeah, good job switching right there. Lakin, there was a back screen set up. They were trying to get Branscombe wide open on the roll, and Lakin did a good job coming off her girl, picking up Branscombe and not letting her have a wide open layup.
Eddington had the ball. Now she lost to Lake Moore, about to come up with a steal. Now Lady Bombers scrambling for the loose ball. Parker Husky has it now. Lady Bombers have numbers. 3-on-3 in transition.
Flying in there. First to the floor, usually ends up with the ball, and that was Anna McCarn on that one.
Here's Bailey Rittenberg trying to join the party. Good. Bailey Rittenberg into the book, and it's 39-6.
Yeah, good job right there. Bailey stepping into that shot. She needed to see some shots go down, and she stepped right into that and just nailed it.
5:50 to go in this one. Been all Lady Bombers in this one. 39-6. As this is given to Eddington. Eddington's going to drive towards the middle. Scoop shot rejected by Anna McCarn.
No, not today as Anna comes across.
Parker Husky hustling across the timeline. 30 on the shot clock. Lake and Moore thought about a three. She's going to put it on the deck. I think Lady Bombers going to be a little more patient than normal. Rittenberg with the basketball. Handoff to Lake and Moore. Moore's going to go the crossover dribble. 20 on the shot clock as they tried to get it to Addison Ferris. And it was just scooped up right there by Cheney McCants. Good job by her.
Yeah, good hands right there.
Yeah.
She saw that pass coming, just snatched it out of the air, both hands.
McCants might have got away with a little push-off. They'll kick it to the corner for three. Eddington, it's good. And it's 39-9. The lead has been trimmed down to 30.
I like McCants. She's a great little player over there. She got both feet to the paint.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing, and I talked to Coach Fulcher about this, this three on the way by Rittenberg is missed and rebounded and a whistle, and it's going to be a foul against Anna McCarn going the other way. I talked to Fulcher about this. This is a similar opponent classification-wise like Newport is. They're the same classification. We might, beat the brakes off of them, but when they get into conference play, this team is projected to be a top 2 or top 3 team. Newport's projected to win their conference.
Yeah, and just like with us playing Cabot and gaining a lot out of that, if you're Coach Harville right now for Southside, you're wanting the same thing for this for your girls.
Yeah.
You want it to look like when I get into my conference, everybody looks slow. You remember when we played the Lake
Shot
Bombers?
is missed. Mountain Home will have the ball.
Yeah, sorry, Deacon.
Yeah, you're good.
You're wanting to, you want to go back and say, remember when we played Mountain Home? Remember when we played Batesville? Remember when we played Cabot? You remember the pressure that we faced? You're not feeling that now.
Yeah.
And everything slows the game down for you, and that's what you want as a coach.
4.5 to go in this first half. Bailey Rittenberg with the basketball. Ball come back this way. Addison Ferris going to drive, go with the scoop shot layup off the window. This one's good. Addison Ferris into the book. And the Lady Bombers still in control of this one, 41-9. Addison's got a lot better over the last year. She She started a decent amount, I think, in 7th and 8th grade, but she's gotten a lot better than last year.
Let me tell you what Addison is.
What's up?
Addison is an excellent teammate.
Uh-huh.
Addison is like the girl that is just everybody loves on the team.
Yeah.
She is just an awesome
excellent
teammate.
kid, by the way.
She's a phenomenal
Yeah.
kid, and she's an excellent teammate.
Lakin Moore comes back with the basketball. Pull-up three is good. 44-9 now. Lakin's third three. She's got 11 points, and it's 44-9, 3:40 to go in this first half.
I want to get 100, Dylan.
I'd like that. I've seen it once. I saw it. Coach Wilmath had it this year. He's assistant at North Little Rock. They beat Whitehall 106-78.
Yeah, and I don't think it's going to be hard to see that in girls basketball. But
Lakin Moore comes up with the steal. Lakin Moore, oh my goodness, she saw the wide open rim and kind of got caught in between dribbles and fumbled it out of bounds, and it'll go back to Southside.
I think she was trying to determine if she was going to dunk it or lay it in. Kind of got caught halfway in between there.
Well, we got a line change for the Lady Bombers, whole new 5 in. It'll be Jayla Yonkers, Sarah Williams. Who else we got? Witten Coleman.
Ashlyn Estes,
Livy Fosness. Yep. So that's the new 5 for Mountain Home. Is big line change there. So that's easy to tell. You know, you can match them up out of that. So 3:17 to go in this first half, 44-9. Comes back to this side. Alyssa Hagwood goes to her right, picks up her dribble in the short corner. Met by Ashlyn Estes, and a whistle and a travel is called. Got a little happy feet there.
Yeah, good job right there. Was it Ashlyn on her, had her hands straight up and not letting her see anything. Witten kind of dug in a little bit and then held her girl from kept her from getting the backdoor cut. Just good defensive pressure there by the Lady Bombers.
3 minutes to go in this first half, 44-9. I think the Lady Bombers are going to cruise to a pretty good win here today as a whistle and a foul. Sarah got pushed in the back. Hate to say that in the first half, but it's been real one-sided. Rose Branscombe is going to get called for the foul, and coming in is Lily Swanson. Ashlyn Estes will throw in here on the Y in Cersei Lions on the baseline there. Estes looking, still looking, gets it in. They try to get into Yonkers, but the pass picked up by McKenna Taylor. That's her second steal. Taylor comes up with almost a backcourt violation to Cortland Sutton. Sutton driving against Coleman. She's going to send her right to Sarah Williams. She'll pick up her dribble. 20 on the shot clock, 2:40 to go. Try to bounce pass. Good little floater from Taylor is missed. Rebounded by Williams. Pushed ahead to Yonkers. Lady Bombers have a 3-on-2. They scoop it ahead. Good misdirection. Livy Fosness comes up with the 2 points, and the Lady Bombers now lead by 37.
Yeah, great job right there. Jayla, it's like looking off a safety, right? Jayla looked off the defender, made her think that Livy was going to go one way. Livy kind of back cut the other way, and she laid it right into her and threw her open.
This jumper is missed. Rebounded by Ashlyn Estes. She's been watching some Cade Yates film, I guess.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Estes with the basketball. Goes to the hesitation move. She'll come back this way to Jayla Yonkers. Jayla thought about a 3 from the 28-foot line. Brought it back down. 2 minutes to go now. Into Fosness. Fosness going to go to work. Good back pass to Williams from the elbow. This one is missed. Fosness got her hands on the rebound, but it is missed and rebounded by McKenna Taylor.
Good pass by Livy. Had kind of that inside-outside game right there, and she saw a wide-open Sarah, and just a really good job, unselfish teammate.
This one is bounced down to Swanson. To the far side, Cortland Sutton. Sutton throws off the window. Good. And now the Southerners are in double digits. It was a good little play.
Yeah, a nice little floater off the top of the backboard there.
Jayla Yonkers with the ball down into Williams off the window. This one is good. Good drop step by Williams. Get that layup to go.
Sarah, good job getting position. Jayla she's had really good passes. She's kind of a quarterback on the floor, and she threw Sarah open, kind of led it to her lead hand right there, right into the layup.
Swanson with the ball now. Minute 10 to go. 48-11. Mountain Home on the high side. Carter thought about a 3. Now she'll kick it to this side. This is McKenna Taylor. Taylor down to Cortland Sutton. She'll put up the jumper. This one is missed and rebounded by Fosness. Mountain Home coming the other way. They're going to give it to Williams. She thought about a 3, but she was on the 3-point line. Excuse me. Now this is kicked to Jayla for 3 in the corner. 51-11. Now, one thing I forgot to mention at the start of this broadcast: Alexa Blevins is, I believe, a college-level basketball player for Southside. She tore her ACL earlier this year, so she's done for her high school career. So if they had her, they would be in a better spot than they would be now. But they're still, even without her, still projected to be top 3 in their conference. So this is still, score's not showing it, but this is still a good opponent in their conference as this jumper is missed. Rebounded by Fosness. Now the shot clock's turned off. Good pass to Coleman. Coleman pushing ahead. 3-on-2. To Estes in the corner, little hesitation move, steps through, missed the shot, down to 6. Yonkers comes up with it, but she fouled her. 5.7 to go in this first half.
Yeah, good job, man. Mountain Home's transition offense right now, we've hit some wide open shots. We're getting to the middle of the floor, and, we're just seeing the floor very, very well. We got Jayla Ashland had a wide open shot right there and just unable to convert on it.
This one's put up at the horn from half court, and that's going to do it for the first half of action. Been all Lady Bombers in this one. Lady Bombers lead 51-11. We'll take a short little break and have you the Central Heating and Cooling halftime show coming up here in just a moment. This is Lady Bomber Basketball, Classic Hits 101.7.
Discover the refreshing difference at Baxter Real Estate Company. While they welcome new faces, their agents are seasoned experts in the realm of real estate, particularly the captivating Twin Lakes area. With a treasure trove of knowledge and years of experience under their belts, their team offers unrivaled guidance to fulfill your property dreams. The area is experiencing a rise in listing inventory. Whether buying or selling, trust their experts to navigate the market with finesse. Baxter Real Estate Company, the Twin Lakes area's best choice for local realtors to help you find that perfect property.
Brad, what are you doing?
I'm resizing all my boxes.
Why?
New math. Everyone's doing it. The Big 10 equals 12, the Big 12 equals 18, and the Pac-12 now equals 4. And I have Traeger, Samsung, Sony, and Sonos systems that fit in all kinds of boxes, so I'm resizing.
People don't care about your boxes, just the stuff that's in them.
Yeah, well, 10 out of 8 people like our big boxes better. Folks, come see all of our different sized boxes next to Walmart Mountain Home or at BigBoxBrad.com. Touchdown! 5 points.
The community of Mountain Home continues to be committed to the Bombers, just as Centennial is committed to their customers. Perseverance, commitment, and resilience are key ingredients for success both on and off the field of play. Whether you are cheering on the Bombers, starting a new business, or planning for the future, Centennial is here for all of life's moments. Let them be your partner. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Katie. It's basketball season, and Farmers and Merchants Bank is cheering on the Mountain Home Bombers. We applaud the extra effort athletes, coaches, and band members contribute to make our school activities such a fun part of our community. Like you, working as a team to help you reach our goals is Farmers and Merchants Bank's game plan for success. Farmers and Merchants Bank. Finally, a bank in your corner. Go Bombers. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Since 1965, Harold Tucker Auto Parts has been serving the Twin Lakes area. Thank you, Twin Lakes area. See Harold Tucker Auto Parts for parts both foreign and domestic. From parts for automobiles to parts for mowers. They have custom-built hydraulic hoses and welding supplies too. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30. Harold Tucker Auto Parts, your bumper-to-bumper auto specialist. Family-owned and 3 generations strong. Harold Tucker Auto Parts, proud to sponsor the Mountain Home Bombers. 810 South Street, Mountain Home, 425-5040.
At Knox Orthopedics, they know the pain from an injury demands immediate attention. At Knox, they can fix that. Their 4 highly qualified physicians, Drs. Knox, Rawls, McConnell, and Franklin, make it their priority to see you as soon as possible. You'll benefit from the best in orthopedic medicine with doctors who really care about getting you back to a life that's pain-free. See them at No. 3 Medical Plaza Mountain Home or during clinic hours at Harrison, Salem, and West Plains. Check them out at knoxorthopedics.com.
Use your smile to change the world, but don't let the world change your smile. North Arkansas Dental Group, formerly known as Coleman Family Dentistry, is a proud supporter of Mountain Home Bombers, a family-friendly dental office providing a state-of-the-art clinic. North Arkansas Dental Group is dedicated to you, your health, and especially your smile. Visit us at our new location at 2338 Highway 62 West or call 870-424-4670. Go Bombers.
If you are tired of buffering and sketchy service, you need to experience Next, powered by ITAEC's fiber optic internet. With service up to 1 gig, Next Internet is the definition of high speed. Plans start at just $49.95 a month. Subscribe to Next by calling 870-895-3221 or visiting mynextfiber.com. You may also subscribe by visiting North Arkansas Electric Cooperative's office.
Are you building a new house, not sure where the property lines are? Strider Consulting can help. They're a civil engineering and land surveying firm located at 1029 Highway 201 north of Mountain Home. With over 23 years in the business, Strider Consulting has the experience and expertise to bring your project to life. Visit strider.consulting to see their full list of services and request your quote today. Strider Consulting is a proud supporter of Mountain Home Bombers athletics. Strider Consulting, engineering our future.
United Country Real Estate of Mountain Home is the largest seller of rural real estate in the United States. With United Country, you'll find trust and integrity, integral parts of their high standards. As a seller, you'll benefit from United Country's unique and proven marketing system. You owe it to yourself to call the #1 team in the nation today at 425-3820. United Country Real Estate, proud supporters of our Mountain Home Bombers.
White River Materials has earned a reputation for producing industry-leading high-quality results. They have the experience and equipment to perform each project quickly, safely, and cost-efficiently. Privately owned and operated, White River Materials prides themselves in quality work with the customer's best interest in mind. If you need limestone or concrete products, or someone to do the job correctly the first time, give White River Materials a call today at 425-3431 or 425-4510.
When the time comes to consider home care for a loved one, let First Choice Home Care make it a simple and easy process for everyone. With trained PCAs and CNAs, we will treat your loved ones like our family. With 10 offices around the state of Arkansas and award-winning care, let us show you why First Choice Home Care is the best choice. Give us a call today, 870-222-0088, or visit us on the web at www.firstchoicehomecare.net. And as always, go Bombers.
ASC Warranty is proud to support the Mountain Home Bombers. ASC Warranty provides dealers with vehicle protection plans for any vehicle in their inventory. ASC Warranty's greatest assets are the people that make up the ASC team. The work ethic and dedication to consistently superior services provided by all of their employees are second to none. ASC Warranty is proud to say the Bombers have the same values. ASC Warranty is one of your biggest fans. They will be cheering you on every step of the way. Go Bombers!
Don't let an injury keep you down. Board-certified orthopedic surgeons Dr. Winmore and Dr. Ed Roeder at Baxter Health Bone and Joint Clinic are ready to treat athletes of all ages. Doctors Moore, Roeder, and their staff integrate high-quality, compassionate care with innovative treatment and years of experience. Baxter Health Bone and Joint Clinic will get you back to doing what you love. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call 870-424-4710 or visit baxterhealth.org.
Discover the refreshing difference at Baxter Real Estate Company. While they welcome new faces, their agents are seasoned experts in the realm of real estate, particularly the captivating Twin Lakes area. With a treasure trove of knowledge and years of experience under their belts, their team offers unrivaled guidance to fulfill your property dreams. The area is experiencing a rise in listing inventory. Whether buying or selling, trust their experts to navigate the market with finesse. Baxter Real Estate Company, the Twin Lakes area's best choice for local realtors to help you find that perfect property.
Brad, what are you doing?
I'm resizing all my boxes.
Why?
New math. Everyone's doing it. The Big 10 equals 12, the Big 12 equals 18, and the Pac-12 now equals 4. And I have Traeger, Samsung, Sony, and Sonos systems that fit in all kinds of boxes, so I'm resizing.
People don't care about your boxes, just the stuff that's in them.
Yeah, well, 10 out of 8 people like our big boxes better. Folks, come see all of our different size boxes next to Walmart Mountain Home or at BigBoxBrad.com. Touchdown! 5 points.
The community of Mountain Home continues to be committed to the Bombers, just as Centennial is committed to their customers. Perseverance, commitment, and resilience are key ingredients for success both on and off the field of play. Whether you are cheering on the Bombers, starting a new business, or planning for the future, Centennial is here for all of life's moments. Let them be your partner. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Katie. It's basketball season, and Farmers and Merchants Bank is cheering on the Mountain Home Bombers. We applaud the extra effort athletes, coaches, and band members contribute to make our school activities such a fun part of our community. Like you, working as a team to help you reach our goals is Farmers and Merchants Bank's game plan for success. Farmers and Merchants Bank. Finally, a bank in your corner. Go Bombers. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Since 1965, Harold Tucker Auto Parts has been serving the Twin Lakes area. Thank you, Twin Lakes area. See Harold Tucker Auto Parts for parts both foreign and domestic. From parts for automobiles to parts for mowers. They have custom-built hydraulic hoses and welding supplies too. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30. Harold Tucker Auto Parts, your bumper-to-bumper auto specialist. Family-owned and 3 generations strong. Harold Tucker Auto Parts, proud to sponsor the Mountain Home Bombers. 810 South Street, Mountain Home, 425-5040.
At Knox Orthopedics, they know the pain from an injury demands immediate attention. At Knox, they can fix that. Their 4 highly qualified physicians, Drs. Knox, Rawls, McConnell, and Franklin, make it their priority to see you as soon as possible. You'll benefit from the best in orthopedic medicine with doctors who really care about getting you back to a life that's pain-free. See them at No. 3 Medical Plaza.
Back here in Searcy, they started then at halftime a little early. Starters back out for Mountain Home. Anna McCarn gets the layup to go, and it is 53-11 now. As same starting lineups for both sides as Shauna McClain likes to get in my way over here. She's invading my personal space, trying to look at everything, but 53-11 here. And the Bombers had a big win earlier, 57-56, as this three's on the way and missed. And Lake Moore will watch it go out of bounds. It'll be Mountain Home basketball. As Brad Coleman's back from the restroom. Glad you're here, Brad.
Hey, this place is so big, it took me like 30 minutes to get over there.
Oh, as a hook shot by McCarnis missed, gets the offensive rebound. She'll put it back straight up. Missed that one. It's tipped out of bounds. Going to go to Southside. You hadn't missed much. We had a layup for Anna.
I saw that, yeah. Nice little transition offense. Whitten made a nice pass over there. And, you know, Anna's one of those rare players that she finishes better almost with her left hand than she does her right.
Yeah.
You know, she's a really good player.
So Southside will have the basketball. They were just running the clock even when it went out of bounds. So I don't know, they might run the clock. I think both coaches said, yeah, we're just ready to get this one over with. This shot is good. Three-pointer is good from McKenna Taylor. She's got 8 points right now. I'll tell you what, she's a pretty decent little player.
Yeah, Southside's got some pieces. They're gonna be hard to handle when they get down in their conference.
Yeah. And a whistle and a foul is called.
I would say Lakin stepped on the sideline.
She stepped out of bounds. Yeah, the clock is continuing to run, so a whole new 5 is in. And we have Ava Fosness, Sarah Williams, Ashlyn Estes, Bailey Rittenberg, and Addison Ferris. Kind of that lineup that was out there a little earlier.
Yeah, but you got Ava Fosness
Ava's out there now.
Livy.
Yep. As it's tapped out of bounds, Southside will retain possession.
Ava's a senior, Livy's a sophomore, and you know, like I said, they moved here from Minnesota, and their dad gives me a hard time. I'm saying it's kind of cold. He's like, it ain't cold here yet. I blame him for all this cold weather that we have coming down.
This jumper again is good. Back-to-back threes for McKenna Taylor. She's in double figures. She's got 11. So it is now 53-17. Hold everything, Brad Coleman. It's a 6-0 run for Southside. As Rittenberg's going to try to drive this one in and gets it out to Estes. Went off her foot. It's going to be another turnover, and Southside will have the ball.
If you're Mountain Home, you just want to stay clean.
Yeah.
Just stay clean. Don't turn the ball over. You know, make nice, crisp passes, and just treat this as a really good way to work on stuff for some players that may not get on the court all the time. And you know, you want to make sure you're sharp. This is time to earn playing time for some of these girls on the floor these last little bit.
Shot is missed, rebounded by Mountain Home. Rittenberg is going to go up, put it off the rim. Shot is rejected by Lily Swanson and pushed ahead by Southside. McCann's going to drive in against Williams, puts up the floater, and it's good. It's 53-19 now. So it's been a good third quarter so far for Southside as they're outscoring Mountain Home 8-2 here. Nearly doubled their score as Ferris will put this one up. This one is missed. Rebounded by Southside. They're going to get it out to, that was Madison Eddington. And now Cheney McCants will set the offense. Southside now moving from right to left of where they switched ends at halftime. Mountain Home moving from left to right. They'll be going in control of the offensive end in front of the Mountain Home bench now. Ball's kicked back up top to McCants. McCants going to go between the circles now to the right side. Hand off to Taylor. Taylor puts up a deep three. My goodness. Remember Jimmer Fredette? It was about Jimmer Fredette range. as this is skipped down as Thresh 35 for Southside. That was a deep three.
Oh, was it shot clock violation? Was it about to be a shot clock violation or what?
No, I mean, it hit the rim. This is head to Estes as Estes puts it off the window. Shot is rejected, goes out of bounds. Actually, no, I think it didn't hit the rim. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, but I'm saying, was it late in the shot clock? Is that why she shot that ball from 28 feet?
No, she was feeling it.
Okay. I'm just curious.
I was behind the 28 foot. I was about 30 feet. I was like, man, she's feeling it. This is inbounded to Sarah Williams. Sarah's going to bounce it back to Estes, right corner three. This is good. Now, Ashlyn Estes has another three.
Yeah, cool story on Ashlyn. So she had a reconstructive back surgery last year at the beginning of the summer, and had some complications with that, and is able to she was able to go get it redone and able to come back, and now she's starting to feel good. She's starting to move a lot better, and it's awesome seeing Ashlyn out here. You know, if you'd ask us a year ago, you might say Ashlyn might not be playing basketball anymore. And what a tough kid to get out there. Sarah Williams blocks this shot.
A great rejection. She said no. Now it's bounced ahead to Rittenberg. Rittenberg goes to the crossover, goes to the middle, puts up a floater off the window, rebounded. It's actually knocked out of Rittenberg's hands, but was last touched by Mountain Home, and it'll be Southside basketball.
Yeah, Bailey's really good at getting both feet in the paint and getting in there. One thing she's working on is that little dish pass right there, and you know, but she can get to the rim. She's slithery when she gets in that paint.
So Southside now has the basketball now. Moving from, they're going to go along the right sideline. They'll kick it out, try to get it to McKenna Taylor, go out of bounds. Mountain Home has the basketball now. Clock's just going to run here. I think, you know, it's the fourth quarter where the clock, or no, it's the second half, excuse me, as we're going to have another 5 about ready to check in here. As Rittenberg going to dribble between the circles, picks up her dribble. Plenty of time on the shot clock, go out of bounds. Stay with Mountain Home as we'll have Livy Fosness, Kiera Alkire. Who else we got out there?
Kara Jackson, Lauren Rawls, and Lakin Anderson. So,
go on.
With this group here, these are a ninth grade group. They won, they won the Northeast Conference last year, except for Kiera. Yeah, Kiera's a junior, so she was part of the one that won it 2 years ago. So this is a good young squad right here for the Lady Bombers, and they need to come out and this team can get after it.
Minute and a half to go here in this third quarter of action. Southside with the ball. They're going to give it to McKenna Taylor. She's in double figures right now, going against Kiera Alkire. Kiera's not scared of anybody. Missed the shot. Alkire missed the rebound, but Lakin Anderson comes up with it. She'll get it across the timeline. Lakin, full head of steam toward the rim, dumps it down to Jackson. Jackson tried to throw in a scoop layup, but she was fouled going up. It's first foul of the third quarter, and it will send Jackson to the free throw line for the first time. Kara Jackson, I believe she's just a two-sport athlete. She plays volleyball as well. The first free throw is good.
Yeah, got a lot of two-sport athletes out here for this sophomore bunch. Lakin Anderson's a stud softball player. Played as a freshman last year for the Lady Bombers and Coach Hendricks. And Kara plays volleyball, really good. Got a lot of minutes this year. Lauren Rawls played a lot of volleyball. So a lot of athletes on the floor here for the Lady Bombers.
Second free throw is missed. Rebounded by Lakin Anderson. Jackson thought about the jumper. They'll dump it down to Fosness. Layup's good.
What a great pass. She's giving Kara a high five as she's going down the floor. Livy just used her body right there and sealed off. And Livy, she's just continually getting better here for the Lady Bombers.
20 seconds to go. Shot clock turned off as this went out of the outstretched hand of Rose Branscombe. Comes back this way to Alyssa Hagwood. And she's going to drive inside, threw it at the rim. It's going to do it for the third quarter, but she's going to go to the free throw line. The clock will run out before she gets to the line. They may let the clock run out and then wave everyone to the bench. So, yeah, time is up, but they're still going to shoot the free throws.
Yeah, they should just move everybody to the bench, but they're going to let everybody sit there.
I don't really know why they're going to set them there, but first free throw's good.
I think everybody's in a lull here. There's like, what's going on?
Yeah. Second one doesn't matter. That's going to do it for the third quarter. 59-20, the free throw was missed. We will head to the fourth quarter of action, put a pretty bow on this one. This is Lady Bomber basketball on Classic Hits 101.7 and streaming on the Bomber Sports Network.
Are you building a new house, not sure where the property lines are? Strider Consulting can help. They're a civil engineering and land surveying firm located at 1029 Highway 201 north of Mountain Home. With over 23 years in the business, Strider Consulting has the experience and expertise to bring your project to life. Visit strider.consulting to see their full list of services and request your quote today. Strider Consulting is a proud supporter of Mountain Home Bombers athletics. Strider Consulting, engineering our future.
United Country Real Estate of Mountain Home is the largest seller of rural real estate in the United States. With United Country, you'll find trust and integrity, integral parts of their high standards. As a seller, you'll benefit from United Country's unique and proven marketing system. You owe it to yourself to call the #1 team in the nation today at 425-3820. United Country Real Estate, proud supporters of our Mountain Home Bombers.
White River Materials has earned a reputation for producing industry-leading high-quality.
Ready for the fourth quarter of action. It's going to be a quick fourth quarter. Clock will be running. It's been a quick second half. The clock ran the third quarter. But tell us about some of these girls we're going to have on the floor here, Brad.
So Tate Chairs just now checked in for the Lady Bombers. She's a sophomore. She checked in for Livy Fosnes, another two-sport athlete for the Lady Bombers. She plays soccer. Lauren Rawls is actually a three-sport athlete. She plays soccer as well for the Lady Bombers. But, man, you just got some athletes on the floor. This, like I said, there's 4 sophomores right now, and Kiara Alkire is the junior that's out there. You know, Kiara, I will bet she has a couple steals in this quarter right here. Kiara is one that just hounds the heck out of you on defense. She is a gritty player. She got a younger brother that plays, I think, on the 8th grade team, maybe, or 7th grade. I think it's the 8th grade team, and but she's one that's a huge part of this team, and she's gonna attack, and play really good defense right here.
So 15 seconds in, there's a foul called. It's going to be put on the baseline. Mountain Home will throw in. Someone's got to throw it in.
Yeah, Kiara right there was attacking the ball, attacking that got that foul right there.
Someone's got to throw the ball.
The ref's acting like he was going to throw it in. He slapped the ball, and we started running our play.
Kiara's going to throw it in as they're going to go.
Let it go.
To the back court. Okay. Jackson will corral it and bring it across the timeline now. The Bombers are set up 59-20. Lady Bombers all over this one.
So Kiara's the youngest Jackson in a long lineage of Jacksons that have played.
There's been a lot. So you had Leah, who just finished her college career at Evangel.
Luke's playing golf, I think, at Lyon.
He just got done, I believe, at Lyon.
Yeah.
But yeah. Kate just graduated last year. She was a Lady Bomber basketball player for a little bit, and then volleyball player. Yeah. So yeah, long line. Of course, her dad Craig is assistant on the 7th grade girls team, and a whistle on a foul. They're going to get Lauren Rawls for that one, and it's going to send. Who's that going to send to the line? I believe it should be Cheney McCants. They're all just kind of walking around. Cheney McCants is going to go to the free throw line for a pair of free throws. First free throw is good. She's into the book for the first time. That's her first point.
Really? That's shocking because she's she's done an awesome job for the Southerners today as a kind of their point guard. I'm surprised she hadn't got any more points.
Second free throw is missed, hit the front of the rim.
Good job, Lauren.
Bounce down to Lauren Rawls.
Yeah, good job, Lauren, right there coming in and rebound that ball.
Rawls tried to get it down to Fosnes, who went off of her leg, and it's going to go out of bounds and be a turnover. It's going to go back to Southside.
Yeah, it's Ava Fosnes into the game. She checked in for Kara Jackson just a second ago. Yeah, that's one thing, Lauren, she needs to look to score. She's trying to, she does a great job passing that post, and we score a lot because of that, but man, Lauren's going to have to start scoring. She is a scorer and can attack the rim. I'd like to see her try to work on that here in this last little bit of the game.
Ball goes along the baseline. It's bounced backwards to Branscombe. Branscombe's jumper is good, and it is 59-23. Was that a 3?
That was a 2.
It was a 2. Well, they said it was a 3 on the board. So, I had my math wrong. Excuse me. 29 is 23-59 right now as this will go out of bounds and stay with Mountain Home. 5.5 minutes to go before Lady Bombers move to 6-4. They only have 3 games over the next 3 weeks before Christmas. They'll come back to the hangar Tuesday night against Valley View. Then the following Friday, the next Friday, they'll be on the road at Paragould. And then that next week, they'll have Nettleton come to the hangar. So
that'd be a good game there, too, at Nettleton. Tate
Chairs for 3, knocks it down. That's the 11th Lady Bomber to score. Tate-Tate's in the book now, and now Southside will have the basketball. Bombers up 62-23 as this is bounced down now to Carter. Carter looking, trying to hand it off. They finally get it to McCants. McCants comes back to this side to Hagwood. Hagwood's going to come down to the right elbow and come back outside to McCants. McCants going to drive in, about lost the handle, ran into Fosnes, and it's going to be a foul. She'll shoot a pair of free throws. They didn't even move Ava Fosnes.
No, she was there with her hands straight up. McCants was kind of out of control right there, and the ball just went and led her into Ava. Ava just kind of stood there and was wrong spot, wrong time to pick up the foul.
Free throw is missed. She'll get a second one. Let's see. Yep.
We'll have a sub here if they make this shot. It looks like for McCants.
As she missed the second one, she is 1 of 3 at the line. Offensive rebound to Alyssa Hagwood.
I always ask Matt, if you're on the line right there, Dylan, would you miss it on purpose to stay in the game?
I'd think about it. I would really think about it.
Matt never answers me. I'm glad you gave me an answer.
Well, I mean, I got to think for myself, you know. As this shot is missed, offensive rebound comes down to Southside. Carter, the offensive rebound and the putback. It is 62-25 now. Good offensive putback. I tell you what, that's kind of what we thought. We thought Southside might break it into the 30s here, but Lady Bombers still defending pretty decent. This one's almost turned over. Jackson bounces it to Anderson. Lincoln Anderson, a whistle and a foul. It's going to go on Sierra Carter. As Rawls will come back in now, 5'5" sophomore. She's going to replace, who's she getting?
Looks like Lincoln Anderson's coming out right here.
I think so. Yeah, it's Lincoln Anderson. So Kiera Alkire will throw in. 3:16 to go in this one. Alkire looking, going to drive to the middle, going to pick up her dribble, gives it to Tay Chairs, going to drove back to the middle. Alkire with it now, 25 on the shot clock, lost the handle. Chairs corrals it. Now it's back to Alkire.
Ava Foston's doing work down there in the post.
He wanted the ball.
Yeah, feed her.
Jackson back to Alkire, looking for Fostis as lost the handle. It's turned over, picked up by Southside. Taylor with the basketball now, 2:45 to go. A whistle and a travel is called. She's kind of caught in between dribbles there.
Well, she went to go pass the ball over here, and whoever it looked like she was passed to looked like number 1, maybe Carter was over there, and Carter was kind of looking for it, and then right as she picked up the ball to pass it, Carter then kind of went down to the lane, and nobody was there.
Ava Fostis puts this one in off the window. That is now 12 Lady Bombers that have gotten into the scorebook today.
So that's what I was talking about, Lauren right there. That was an excellent entry pass by Lauren Rawls down to Ava Fostis.
How about that, though? 12 different Lady Bombers have scored today.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. Jumper is missed by Rose Branscombe, and it'll go out of bounds, and it should be Mountain Home ball. It will be.
That's what I'm talking about. Kiera Alkire right there. Full out hustle. That ball's going over in the corner. It was going to come out on us. She threw the ball off of the Southside player.
She's got an interesting role in practice, if you guys don't know.
She is the dog that guards everybody, and she just makes everybody on this team better.
Rawls with the ball now, under 2 to go now. Anderson in the far corner. They bounce it down into Ava Fostis. A whistle and a foul. It's going to be put on the baseline. As a substitution will come in, Berta Martinez is going to come in for her first time today. As Alkire and Rawls will throw in. 90 seconds to go. Clock ticking away.
The ref just throws the ball down. Nice pass.
Fostis missed that one. Rebounded by Southside. Carter comes up with it. Carter pushing ahead, weaving through traffic, puts up the floater from 9 feet. This one rattles around. It won't go, and it's rebounded, or it's tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Mountain Home with 1:10 to go.
Carter was going with a purpose right there for Southside.
Running downhill. Like I said, the Southside team, they're going to compete in their conference. So, I mean, we made them look bad, but they're not a bad basketball team is the thing.
Good players. Yeah, they're a good team.
It's like we've seen really good teams so far. As this inbounds pass goes to the ground, it's going to be a jump ball. It's going to stay with Southside. 47 seconds to go. Clock still ticking. By the time they throw this in, the shot clock may be turned off. And Rack Coleman, I think it's safe to say, I think we have this one wrapped up.
We're going to get a win here. That's going to be good.
Carter puts the hook shot up. It's a good little shot.
Good little player. She
goes
her
with first points. That's Sierra Carter's first points.
Hit it.
As they come down the other end, Anderson with the ball. Shot clock turned off. As they get a middle, good pass to Rawls. Rawls puts it up over her head, airballed it, and rebounded by Southside.
Tried to reverse layup there by Lauren. Great pass by Lincoln Anderson. She saw Lauren cutting. Lauren tried to reverse layup, just unable to connect on it.
Comes back out, three-pointer on the way from Carter. This one's good. Quick 5 points for her, a personal 5-0 run. But that's probably going to do it. The clock will run out, and the Lady Bombers finally get a win here in Searcy. They go 1-2 in the Searcy Lion Classic. Final score 64-30. That's a sweep for the Bombers today.
Yep, great day to be in the Searcy Lions arena here for the Mountain Home Bombers and Lady Bombers.
So that's going to do it. We're going to have the postgame show here in just a moment. Final score, Mountain Home 64, Southside 30. You can catch the postgame show on Classic Hits 101.7. We thank you for watching. We're going to take a short little break. This is Lady Bomber Basketball Classic Hits 101.7.